race called the Pylons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So,
Okay,
ladies
Eberron.
and gents, it is now time for Eberron.
Indeed.
Where last
Focus.
we left off, a group of intrepid adventurers were stood in Reckonmark outside the entrance to House Jorasco. It's a pretty big... Jorasco. J-O-R-A-S.
Otherwise known as the House of Healing.
Yeah, the Halfling House of Healing. It sounds awesome because...
Do I know this place? Have I been
it's
here
just
before?
like common knowledge in Eberron. You might have been there. It's your character's decision. You're a cleric, so I guess you could have done so. But
Just to reiterate, it's not like this is the only one in all of Eberron. It is
there's
just,
shit tons of Eberron.
This is a specific branch that is in.
It's located in Reckonmark, and
Yeah.
it's part of the big continent that then leads to Korth and places like that. You know, onwards and upwards.
All right.
But it's a pretty big building. As you're looking at it, it looks very tall and mansion-esque, but you imagine that since it's got those flat roofs going on for it, it's probably got quite an extensive basement area as well. It being a house of healing, you can expect it to also have things like, you know, surgery areas and a big library, as all places are wont to have. The doors are just about big enough that Lemmi's going to be able to get in at, like, a crouch, which, you know, to a halfling, these are pretty big fucking doors. So, you know, they've obviously got the money as well. House Jorasco is certainly not struggling for income. But now you're all faced with the door, what would you like to do?
Knock.
Open it and go in, I guess.
Well, first of all, Lemmy knocks on the door, presumably.
The door crumbles.
The door, there is... He
It swings open.
The moment he knocks on the door, it chips the paint straight off, and then you hear on the other side someone going, "Hold on, hold on." I don't know. He sounds. It's a pretty grouchy voice from what you can pick up. But the door then opens, and you all actually have to look down because what you see is, even for a halfling, an exceptionally short halfling. But he is decked head to toe in the heaviest plate you've ever seen. It's amazing that someone his side can move in it. And there is also a very threatening spiky mace that's just sat over his shoulder. He sees the group of you and eyes you up and down. He goes, "What are you doing here?" By this point, it has reached late evening, so you look a bit odd.
Why were we here?
Well, we were following a clue, but I can't remember what we had to ask for.
We came here because tattoos show here.
He looks over the tattoos and asks, you know, is it the leader that you intend to see? Or is it a place of learning? Or is it a place of healing? Like, what are you looking for?
It was a place of healing, wasn't it?
It's a place of healing that you're headed to, but, like, what are you here to do? Are you here for healing or are you here to learn? I would suggest you're here to learn because you have no idea what the fuck is going on yet, yes?
Well, learn.
True.
Of course.
Yeah.
He looks you up and down and then just sort of nods you inside the door. He takes a look outside to make sure there's no one watching. Can't be too careful these days, you know. There's been some strange thoughts about, but yes, come on in, come on in. And he sort of stands back and lets Lemmy also fit himself all the way through. Presumably we'll just head on in.
Yeah, that sounds good. Head in. See where he takes us.
Yep, alright, so he begins heading down this hallway. You can see on the side there are corridors with little hospitality bits. There's the odd bumbling halfling just sort of wandering around stacks of books that look a bit too tall for it. It's kind of comical when almost one falls over, but apparently, you know, just about catches himself and continues on. And he takes you straight up to another room and knocks on it a few times. And he hears an answer. I don't know that any of you would, but because he's closer to the door. He opens up the door and leads you in. And what you see as you're entering it, or as you're looking in, is just sort of a long dining table. And sat at the end of it is quite a matronly-looking woman. And she looks surprisingly old, particularly for a halfling. Like, you have you just think she's completely ancient, or at least that's the appearance that you gather from her.
She old.
She real old.
Damn, she old.
She real old.
Woo!
She puts down her fork. She was eating God knows what. It looks like whatever it was she's finished. You know, she doesn't, at least by appearances, you imagine she doesn't have a problem with eating food. She's a little bit portly, but, you know, matronly and friendly enough looking. She stands up and heads on over to you and she goes, "Greetings there. I am the matron of House Jorasco, and I'm wondering what brings you here. Apparently you have strange tattoos."
I indicate my hand since mine's one of the most obvious ones.
Sure. Assuming you don't, like, snap your hand back, she holds out her hand and sort of tries to take yours and bring it in closer so she can take a look.
Sure.
As she does so, you notice that she appears to have a glass eye, and she just lets out a little knowing smirk as she takes your hand as well. But look,
Sense motive. I'm totally using sense motive on you.
Okay, go right ahead.
Doing that as well.
I would, but my character sheet's lagging. 1 second.
All right,
I'm
I'll
also
take a
doing
moment to
sense
sit
motive,
this
by
up.
the way.
Sense motive. I've got +8 to sense motive.
All right, make your roll.
That's a good start. I'm never good. That's a nat 20.
Okay, then. You just have the assumption that she's seen something that she's probably wasn't meant to see, and she's quite amused by this.
Never mind.
What the fuck?
My rolls are horrible.
There's a
fine.
cat outside.
Whatever, I just noticed the same thing, basically, or less.
But yeah, she's been amused by something, but she doesn't say anything. She apparently got quite the poker face on her. But whatever it was, she probably wasn't supposed to see it. Poker face.
Can't read her poker face.
She goes, yes, I do recognize this marking here. Where have you come from?
Oh.
If you can't remember the name of the village was Broken Home, by the way.
God
Oh,
damn
I
it.
thought she was gonna say where she came from. Where we came from, like overall.
Well, you can certainly do that.
I'd say I travel from Shan. I'm traveling journalist for the Shan Inquisition.
She smirks and nods and looks to see if anyone else is going to introduce themselves.
The
The
grave.
thing is, I've never, ever had the opportunity to choose where my character is from.
That's
'Cause
not
I
something
don't
you
know
choose.
any
Just think of it.
location.
Okay, then, you could make up a funny name. And then just say, like, south or north. Like, whenever in one of these situations, now is your chance to really have fun with that. Just make up something dumb.
I come from Gravehole.
I come from the land down under.
Fathead in the no!
Wow.
Yeah, grave hole, and she nods and says, well, I can obviously see that much.
What did you say?
Yeah,
What?
is that what they call it nowadays?
Yeah. So, what about you? Gonna make up a fun name for the place that you and Lemmy are living in?
Okay, Greg, we need a fun place to live.
I didn't expect this to be the first challenge the party has to face.
Yeah.
Oh wait, talk about challenge. I've already.
I
I'm way
think-
past this.
We should come from
A land down under.
We should
Big hole!
No. We should come from the Hula Hula Mountains.
Wow.
Dragon Half of the Hula Hula Mountains.
Says, yes, the hula hula's down further in the southern pond. You know, nods knowingly.
I am Eberron Grimlass.
There you go, you've found it.
Hello me, I live in the Hula Mountain.
She nods and goes, well, yes,
Yes.
see that you're friends with our other Dragonborn friend here.
He is with me. It's fine.
She goes, come quickly, we'll head towards the library. I was to some degree expecting this arrival. We received word that grave tidings were afoot. In fact, our spies have, well, we say spies, our informants, they have been really telling us quite dire news. There are bad things happening further off to the south. She guides you towards a library, assuming that you'll follow her.
Yeah, I'll follow on.
Again, the door is just about big enough for Lemmy at a squeeze. It's a really big, stuffed-up library, the usual wall-to-wall books, but there's just one section with a couple of maps laid out, and she just picks up a map and spreads it out, points it to it. She goes, there are a number of disturbances coming from locations really everywhere, but a lot of them appear to be central to here, and she points at the map. And luckily, in case you don't know maps, it is actually named. And it's in, I've already forgot the name of it. Yes, that was it. It's Passage. The place is called Passage, and Passage, as most of you are probably already aware, is fucking huge. It is a really, really big city by a lake, and it can be reached by a number of places like
I
Lang.
ask what kind of disturbances? Magic?
She nods. She goes, yes, well, there has been magical disturbances. Also, worrisome reports of demons and golems, bandits, warlocks, all sorts, really. It's actually getting a little bit too extreme.
Are we north or south of Passage?
Right now, you are north of Passage.
And we are in...
How far away is it?
It's 3 lightning rail stops. In fact, she informs you that if you wanted to get there from Reckonmark, it would be
there.
a journey from Reckonmark to Korth, from Korth to Fairhaven, and then from Fairhaven it's a night stay, and then it's the Fairhaven lightning rail to Passage.
Right. Okay.
Doesn't sound too far.
It would be a long distance, but luckily there is the lightning rail.
Why would we go to Corf? That seems backwards.
Because that's just the journey you have to take. When you were crossing, you crossed a little river. You weren't crossing the giant expanse of water between Corf. You have to go forwards to go back. Like the journey to Reckonmark was half a day's walking after you forded a river. Also, I'm retconning the map a little bit just because I don't remember it all off the top of my head.
I mean, I have it open on the stream if you want to like have a look.
I was just going to say I don't know that I've explored the map properly. Yes, I do see the map. Well, it's too bad. We have to go that way.
Because it goes Reckonmark over like
Yeah,
that
but
lake.
that's also
down
that's
to...
that's a really big expanse of water. I'm talking like the Reckonmark water would have been a way smaller expanse. You were already on the other side of the river. Well, that it's not even a river. It's fucking big. You were already on the side of that. You fought a different river to get there. It's a route.
Where are we?
Are you looking on the stream, Thomas?
Yeah.
To the right of Aundair, you can see there's two black dots. One of them there, the further black dot on the right of those two on the side of the water.
Huh?
Why can't we just see them like in the actual Roll20?
Because I haven't got the whole map in Roll20. It's a big map.
Yeah, Ronith. Jeez. Okay.
That thing is fucking huge.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Moving
didn't know you were actually looking at like an entire map. I thought you'd.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm just using words to describe it because really, as far as it's concerned on the map, that wasn't important. But oh well.
Sure.
Ronith, I'll link you it in the chat just because.
It wasn't important. I just figured I'd pull it up.
You're just trying to call me out on my geography knowledge of Eberron.
I just pulled it up because like they weren't looking at anything else, so I figured have a map of Eberron.
It's a nice one. Also, it appears in the Mornland. They've got a giant vagina.
That's the
True.
growing chasm.
Yeah, it is. I can see that. That's what they call it these days.
Wow.
That's what they call.
You don't go. People don't go to the Monland though.
No, that's a
So
pretty
where
fucking terrible idea.
are we?
Reckonmark. You see Aldair and Carnath? Like there's a river between those two countries.
Mm-hmm.
Like a big advance of water. On the left, on the right hand side of that thing, there's a circle with a black square in it. Reckonmark. That's where we are.
Yep, and you're going from where Reckonmark is all the way to the left through Aundair to the bottom of Aundair, where that big lake is. There's a place called Passage.
All right. Let's.
It's a lot. Now that you see it, it is a long fucking journey, but it is
Reckonmark,
by
there
lightning
it is.
rail.
Oh,
Is that?
But
wait,
yes, now that you have a rough idea, should we continue on, ladies and gents, instead of the
Sure.
geography of Eberron?
yeah, sure. I
Essentially, these spies have been giving out information that there have been small towns all over Carnath being, just sacked. The Varna is in disarray and Windshire is silent. There have been people disrupting trade routes. In fact, back all the way to Broken Home, there was a siege quite recently. In fact, you would have just been ahead of it, which is why she then takes a moment and looks at you, but nods again at the tattoos. Apparently she trusts you for whatever reason.
Because we're assholes.
It's because you're the guys.
Guys.
You're the
Guys.
guys. The world revolves around the guys.
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
Isn't it convenient?
It's fantastic.
But
correct.
there we have it. She nods and says, and asks if you're willing to take this journey.
Yeah, I accept. Like anything to sort of.
Also, if
Well,
everyone
anything
wants,
better to do.
yeah, if everyone wants to roll a d20 and then tell me their results, odds or evens.
Even.
Even.
All evens.
Wow, that was straight evens. Yeah, all of you feel a little itch in your tattoos, besides Lermy, who, just sort of picks up a little bit of irritation vicariously from his companion. You do get the feeling that this is something that you should be doing. Like, it doesn't feel normal. It already feels like divine providence to you, or the closest thing to it, considering it's some kind of magical pact.
I feel the Devourer accepting my choice.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, it's a blood pact thing that's going on, so it's more magical than divine. But to you, your brain would pick it up more like divine providence than anything else.
I'm religious, man. I don't care about
exactly.
like,
Fuck that
actual
magic.
facts.
I
don't
hate
care about
magic.
facts.
Magic confused me.
My money speaks to me.
It jingles. I'll polish
Honey.
my babies. I'll polish you.
Honey.
But yeah, and with that, she says she offers a trip on a lightning rail. In fact, the latest one leaves in just a short half hour, and so they'll have time. You'll have time to pick up drinks and food, if you want to do so, and then head off there. In fact, they have a carriage at the back of the train that's just exclusively belongs to them. As she tells you this, though, and indicates that you can head on out, and the guard will show you to the kitchens, she puts a hand on Josh's character's shoulder and then indicates you stand back for a moment.
Okay.
She basically, if you other guys are allowed to listen on this, because presumably you'll tell them eventually, but she says that there is another person that's going to be riding on this train, and as you know, the lightning rails aren't exactly the cheapest things in the world to travel, especially considering the distances they're going to be going, and she has a job that she would like. The other person that's going to be on this train with you is not allowed to reach their next destination. And then she hands you this bag of money, and you make it out to be just enough to really do all of these travels. And then says that when you also arrive in Fairhaven, there is someone else who has a little job that she would very much appreciate you doing. Although you have the money in hand that's enough to do the rail journey, you are aware that it's quite a bit of money. And there might also be other rewards in hand for taking on whatever this other job is.
Right.
And for a moment, this matron's eyes are deadly serious. She does not want this person to arrive for whatever reason.
Do I have a description of said person?
He'll be the only other person there in the caravan. You'll know the carriage. You'll know him when you see him.
Right.
It is in fact a him, and it is a cleric.
Okay. I don't tell these guys that yet.
You don't tell the guys that. Okay,
Nope.
cool. All right.
That's to count the money.
Yeah, you can't.
I'll do like a quick glance over, sort of a guesstimate.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much it would cost to do all those lightning rail journeys. That's why I'm just giving you that in a physical enumeration. You're aware that it's quite a fucking lot, though.
I'm just like, guys, don't worry, we've totally got enough money to ride in the shitty compartment.
Yeah. No, it's a private carriage. It gets you on the roster ahead of.
Why are your pockets clinking? No reason.
Yeah.
God damn it! Merchant slang isn't a sense; it's a language.
Yeah, you're not able to sense money, sadly.
Damn it!
Sense money.
So it's like sense motive, but sense money, sense jingle.
I wanna
play.
unlock that. I wanna unlock that later on.
Sense money.
I don't know how. I don't care why.
Yeah.
I just wanna.
Okay then. So the guard who originally had met you at the door is taking the others towards the kitchen. If Josh dashes up quickly, you can see the guard leading them away around the corner.
I say goodbye to the lady in merchant slang.
She shakes her head. She's not a merchant. She's a cleric.
I was testing her.
Is there
Wow.
is there anywhere I can find a chain?
A chain.
A longer chain.
You ask the guard. If anyone wants to make a diplomacy check, try and help grease the
I
wheels.
tried to ask for him, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Who's
So,
the
then-
chain?
Like,
Make a roll.
like Lem is just telling me like chain. Okay,
Chain.
I'll ask them.
Who's chain?
Go on then.
D20 plus, let's see. What was
D20 first lot, as long as you roll another 4.
10. 22.
That's more than enough. You ask him and he says, well, I'm sure we can try and rustle up something for you. If you head towards the kitchen, it's just through here. He pats his hand on a wall next to a door, and the door actually just opens. It looks kind of... He does it in a kind of cool style way. You imagine that if he was so inclined, he could shoot you with finger pistols. But, he lets do with the kitchen being there. There's some already cooked leftovers just sort of hanging out on the side, and just a couple of meal trays, so you have enough time to quickly wolf those down. There is a keg in the corner, which I imagine that Lemmy will be
Drinking.
getting for himself. He'll be
course.
claiming.
I sit there and ponder about the universe.
Yeah, man,
Can't
you're not
eat.
hungry.
I'll eat the extra.
I don't eat any of it.
Was there a chain?
He's gone off to go and get one. As
Oh,
you
okay.
finish eating, he returns
Right.
and hands you. It's only 10 feet of chain. He said that he couldn't find much. It's not very heavy chain, so it wouldn't be enough to sort of lift and pull yourself up, but it might be enough to pull small creatures towards you if you have it on that hook.
Can
I
I
don't-
Snapping.
can I attach it to the rest of the chain that's already there?
Well, luckily, someone in your group knows weaponsmithing, and so they can do it.
Oh, hello there.
For one second, I thought you were gonna attach it to me. I was like, don't put me on a leash. Don't put
I'll just hold both parts of the chain together and mash them together. It's not working.
It's
You roll
fine.
the 25. He separates one of the links with the assistance of Lermy's great strength and has them pressed back together again. Your chain is now 5 feet longer.
I should point out, I don't actually, I don't join in eating the food. I eat my own stuff.
Okay.
Yay! 15-foot chain.
You now have
Yay,
15
boys.
foot of chain. Just don't forget that chain is not going to lug really fucking heavy things around. It is just a simple chain.
I leveled up my Q. Or whatever the fuck it is.
Vodka!
Vodka!
Fresh. Lit.
It is
Alright,
more like
yeah.
fresh. It's true.
Alright, you're now guided out, and the station for the lightning rail is not too far away. And this is your first time seeing the rails, at least at this up close. Presumably you've been around them before, but this is the first time seeing the ones here. They're actually quite dangerously close to normal civilization. Apparently they never learned about how guardrails work. But, you know, it's this long track, and you can just feel the crackle of energy passing through it, and there is a long silver set of carriages. There are 4 carriages, and on the back is a heavier, broader carriage that looks like it's used for the storage of goods. And the back carriage door is quickly opened up. The guard who had opened the door before heads up to the door and speaks to one of the attendants for the lightning rails and gets it opened up for you. So, you know, he opens it up and it allows you to all go inside.
Fair enough, head inside then.
And with that, we move on to the actual first map, which hopefully works, because I haven't tested it properly.
Da, 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 da.
Wow, that map.
I know. That is how lazy I am. I don't know how much you guys can see. Is it just that one compartment?
It's like that
Yeah.
one hexagon shape.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. That's as basic as it gets for you, because really, you wouldn't believe that took me like a half hour. Like, just trying to get it all to work was a real son of a bitch.
You're
So, yeah,
right. I wouldn't.
It's yeah, exactly. So it's 2 really big, heavier pointed tables with windows that look outside of the world on either side of them. As you walk in, you notice that you're not the only ones there in the carriage. There's a very imposing-looking half-orc. He's got a metal face mask on the front of it that covers over his nose. Like, it looks like he took a lot of facial damage, and the mask has got like replicated orc tusks on it, and he's got one missing eye, which hasn't got anything in it. It's just a really gross-looking hole. He's a giant holy symbol on his chest. It's like a Mr. T-esque style chain. It's really big, and it shows him as a priest of Boldre, the lawful good god of protection. And he's smoking heavily from a cigar, and he has a bag at his side.
Mm.
So does anyone do any checks or anything?
I'll
I
just do
still want to sneak up to him
I'll do
and
a-
stab him.
a spot and sense motive.
Alright, then make your odds.
Spot is base 11. What's my plus? So plus 6, so that's 17 on the spot, and sense motive is that's not gonna find anything.
I do a
Hold on.
balance check as I walk onto the train, really drunk.
You got drunk off a barrel of beer? I'm kind of surprised. You're a big
Slightly drunk.
Make a constitution
Tipsy.
check instead. Make a fortitude save versus drunken foolishness.
I'm good.
Damn
You're
it,
fine.
that's no good.
Alright, so Thomas does actually spot something quite clearly.
Hello.
You notice that this mask appears to also be some kind of breathing apparatus. As you make eye contact with him, he looks mildly
Bane!
nervous. Yeah, it reminds you slightly of Bane, but orcish. You ruined the surprise. I was going to make him talk like that as well.
I want to stab him and take the mask.
It's like it looks like it's been bolted. In fact, with your spot, you can see that it's legitimately bolted onto his face. Like it's some kind of breathing apparatus. You imagine there's just huge structural damage. As he makes eye contact with you, he still looks quite good-natured despite the snarling metal visage. You can see that there's a smile in his eyes, but not in the rest of his face because big mask. And he goes,
Greetings, there, travelers. I wasn't expecting anyone else on this train. How can I help you? What is your journey here for?
I actually head over and take the seat next to him, or at least sit by him.
squirms a little bit and puts his hand on his bag. As you move over, by the way, the train starts moving. It's a gentle shift, and then you realize that it's picking up speed quite decently.
I go with the Hail Traveller. I am Kale, the Dark Elf. I work for the Shan Inquisitive, and generally just on heading over to Passage to complete various research for my stories. What brings you to this lightning rail?
While Josh is distracting him, I silently move over here.
You have no reason to do this. He hasn't
Yeah,
told any of
Thomas,
you.
I
None of you
tell-
have any idea that he's got this quest thing going on.
Yeah, but I'm just...
Creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas
I don't
wants
trust
the
him.
bag.
Yeah, that's what I want.
He wants what's in the bag, yeah. Actually, as Josh went and sat down, he put his hand around the bag and looked a little bit nervous about it. Only very faintly.
I'm sort of leaning at the way I assume these are like are these benches rather than
They're benches, but they got low backs on them. Like, they would reach just above your spine.
basically rather than sitting on the bench like Kale is sort of like stood on the bench leaning against the wall kind of thing.
All right, fair enough.
Sense.
Oh.
Very classy.
Who gives a shit?
Well, I'm joining up to Fairhaven myself. I've heard some worrying news, and I wanted to help out some of the people there. Have you heard any of it yourself?
I can't remember what you said about Fairhaven.
It's one of the journeys it's one of the points in your journey. In fact, it's one of your main stops, and it's where that person's going to ask you for a job, Josh. And yeah, it's one of those places that are currently, they're under attack and they're definitely struggling with it. They're having a hard time. It's been a lot of terrorism on those.
Who are they under attack by?
At the moment, like as far as they're aware, it's just terrorists.
It's probably Blood of All.
God damn it.
By the way,
Oh,
are there,
Emerald
are there
Claw.
windows here?
He
Yeah.
nods and agrees. It's probably the same thing. He's pretty sure that's what the case is, or at least that's what the idea he gives you. Could you please make another spot and a sense motive? Just you, because only you were close enough.
He fucks.
Okay, the spot is a 27, and the sense motive is what's my sense motive? God damn it, where's the sense motive is? I can't. There it is. Sense motive is 25.
Okay, since you aced both of those checks, you just have the sudden impulse to get the fuck back from this guy. And you're allowed to make a reflex save as he reaches his hand into his bag and pulls out a sphere.
Whoa.
What's my reflex? Reflex is 7. I thought so. 20.
You are able to bolt away, and he drops the sphere on the ground. You hear a loud click. Move yourself, I'd say, 2 squares in any direction.
On the table.
Yep, you're on the table. You leap up onto the table. The sphere that he drops rolls underneath the table.
Oh god.
Got this shit.
As opposed to a deafening explosion, though, you hear a crude hiss, and then there's a flash and a bang. All of you could, if you could please make fortitude saves, besides, the ghoul who doesn't have to worry about that.
God damn it.
I'm good.
Holy shit!
Yep,
He's fine. He might as well be a ghoul. He just
Good.
stops breathing for a while.
me and Lemmy just sit there like, yeah.
Josh as well, fortitude.
16.
Okay then. You have a bonus thanks to you actually, getting quite out of range and being somewhat prepared for it. Also, you have some elevation now, which doesn't hurt. As this crude purple gas just comes pouring out. You all take a 1d4 each.
Damage, you mean?
Yep. So I'm just going to roll that out. That's 2 damage to Josh. 1 damage.
2
to-
damage?
Yep. 1 damage to Ronith. 1 damage to Thomas. And 2
I
damage.
have no lungs!
Yeah, sorry, no, not to you even. I'll fuck it, reroll again then. And 2 damage to Greg. Yeah, I forgot, you're the person who has no fucking lungs, you're perfectly fine. Like, this gas is pretty accurate. Since you all ace your saves, none of you have been dazed this turn. And as he does this, if we could all roll for initiative, please.
Seems reasonable.
What's my initiative?
Damn it.
Initiative was Dex, right? Plus Dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No,
I'm not good at initiativing.
no, where is it? Yeah, it's plus Dex. Roll d20 plus 1. Oh yeah.
Here. Alright, let's put in your numbers quickly. So, Greg, what'd you get?
8.
That's not good for you. Thomas?
10.
Also not great. Josh?
12.
Really? And then 21 by Ronith, I see there. That's a dramatic improvement. And let's roll for the
Does she
cleric.
get 2 turns because it's a crit?
Wow.
Oh, you guys are so fucking lucky.
He rolled a 2.
Well, I rolled a 2, he's got a +2. I gave him bonuses and everything.
I'm a wizard.
And we shall sort numerically.
These blue bits here, are
They're
those
windows.
windows? Okay,
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
What blue bits?
Throw him out of the window.
That was the plan, yeah. Just pick him up and toss him out.
Since talking's a free action, I basically yell, "Take this guy out!"
Why?
I yell, what the fuck?
He knew he appears to have an idea of what the fuck is going on and why you're here.
I actually wanted to yell, "What the swagger?"
You can
We
do
are not
so,
allowed.
I suppose. You have to draw in breath to do so in your ghoul. You don't want to draw in breath, it's still pretty acrid. I'll deal damage to you if you want to shout things.
No. I'm fine.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to shout, then you will have to use your lungs.
Damn it.
Are there windows?
Backstabbing lungs.
Are there windows on the other side as well?
Yeah, there's a
Right.
window. You can see a little blue line there on either side
Yeah.
of this table.
I would use some kind of ranged magic attack, but I don't have any.
So are you going to charge the motherfucker?
I need
Hit
to
the
charge
window
them.
with the stick.
Shut up, Thomas.
It's
I'm
a
just gonna...
trident. It's got 3 pointies on it. God damn.
Okay.
So let's see. How far can I? Where's that?
Speed.
I don't have any speed, apparently.
You're 20.
He's 20 foot because he's a halfling-sized dragonborn.
20 foot. Okay. 20 feet. Hold on. No, not like that. Just so I'll just go. Wait. God damn it. So if I go over here, that was 20 feet. Right? Yeah,
Yep.
that was.
Yep, you
And
passed
then
your allied
I
spells.
can hit in at 10 feet,
Yep, you can hit him with your trident if you get a good roll.
like that. Right. So I will hit him.
Go right ahead.
And D20, what was it, +3? I
I haven't
think
got your sheet open, I don't
it
remember.
was base attack bonus 2 plus 1 trident.
Yep, go for it.
+3. Jazz.
It is not enough. He ducks underneath. And now, Josh, it is your go.
Okay. What do I want to do?
I don't know.
Flank
I'm
him.
talking to myself.
Flank him. Go here and flank him.
Well, no, because I'm better with my crossbow than I am with
Oh,
my
okay.
melee.
Shoot him in the face. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll draw the crossbow and fire.
Alright then, go right ahead.
Pew!
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 19.
And that is a hit. Roll damage, please.
7 damage, and I load another bolt in with the quick release mechanism thing.
Alright, he takes that crossbow bolt in the shoulder and looks very annoyed with you.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Thomas, you're up.
In which section of the turn does cover weapon with poison?
That would be I don't know, I guess if you wanted to waste an entire flask, you could quickly dip your weapon, but if you wanted to do it properly, it would take a standard action.
I'll quickly do it. I have 15 uses. Well, no, 14.
No, it's not 15 uses, because it's, you have 5 flasks, it's 3 uses per flask. If you want to do a standard, I'm saying, you could waste an entire flask, and that would be 3 uses used up instead of 1. Or you could do a standard action and apply
I'll
it
use
now.
the three
That would be equal to you smashing your flask.
Yeah, essentially cracking up the top of a flask and dipping his weapon in it real quickly, and just, he's going to waste a lot, but it's going to get the weapon coated, and you can do it as a minor.
Okay. I did that. I have 12 poison left.
Yep.
So,
You can always make more at some point later in the adventure.
I can get there. I move over here. And remember, if I hit him, he gets knocked out. 'Cause it's unconscious potion. Okay.
In the middle of combat, you're not going to quite knock him out. You will be able to stun and daze him, though. I would have to fail a lot of fort saves in order for him to succumb, but you will definitely reduce the stats by hitting with it. If you would have poisoned his food or drink, though, then you would have, caused...
God damn it, I want to
and
just
shit
knock
like
him
that.
out and keep him prisoner. Okay.
If you knocked him out, you could coup de grace him and kill him in a hit.
Okay, attack roll.
That is going to hit him.
Okay. Do I get sudden strike?
No, he sees you attacking him. He's not pinned. You're not flanking him.
+1. God damn it.
Wow. He is annoyed at how gently you nick his tender flesh with your weapon. He moves most of the way out, but it does definitely scratch him, and he feels the poison. He takes an extra Well, in fact, I won't tell you what the effect the poison was on him. I made a save for him, though. And next up is Greg.
I'm gonna move here
Yep.
Don't kill him.
and attempt to grapple him.
Alright, make a check.
BAM! I think he might be grappled.
I think he might be dead.
So stupid.
Dragon hug!
And now it is the cleric's turn, and he is grappled and does not like it. But now you've been in the poison for another round. If everyone besides, Thomas can quickly make another fortitude save for me.
Yes, friends, do that.
15.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Wow, that's a bad roll for you.
Sure is.
What was it? +3. D20 +3. Wow.
Oh,
Okay, so this time you guys have a little bit less luck. You all this time take a d6, and you are dazed.
Oh.
This actually has the side effect of getting you to, release the cleric.
Well.
You cough and hack.
But
It
he's
sucks.
also dazed. Probably.
No, he's got this giant face mask on. Now you
What
realise that
damage did he
it's doing him quite a big favour to have this giant
No,
metal
I-
breathing
I mean,
apparatus
that's
on his
always-
face.
What damage did we take?
What damage do you take? I said a d6. I'm just doing the rolls now. So Ronith, that's 3. Josh, that's 2. And Greg, that's 3 as well. I'm just rolling really middle of the road.
Mm-hmm.
We should,
Ow, my face.
regardless of what we're going to do to the cleric, we should break the window to disperse the poison.
See, look, inventive thinking. It's why I put windows in there. I'm so happy with you guys.
I wanted to throw a
Now
shuriken,
that
but
the
I'm not
cleric
sure.
has been released by the failed fortitude save.
What does daze do? I can't remember.
It means you take one action, so you can have a standard or a move.
Grab him!
That's what you should do. But yes, now it's the cleric's turn, and he is actually going to try and book it. He moves past, and he does get attacks of opportunity from both Ronith and Thomas.
Not me.
What do I roll?
You just failed a grapple on him. I suppose you can take it, and you'd get a wild swing.
What are we doing?
You're rolling a standard attack. No
God
bonus.
fucking bullshit
Wow.
rolling. What the fuck?
And that is why I don't use the online dice.
Yeah,
rolls ever.
he ducks nimbly out of the way. As he reaches the door, he
I don't
opens it
have
up.
dice though.
Do you hear a louder rattling now? You are aware that he has opened up the route to the other carriage. Just got to remove now the dynamic lighting and reveal the rest of this shit.
I mean, all of it's horrific
See,
beauty.
I'm really annoyed because I had like a bag of dice on my shelf that I got
Why
down and
Should've-
poured
should've
out.
rolled them.
I got it down and poured it out, and it's about 100 d6. Clearly, what I was using for
It's a bear. Yes,
It's
bear
a
man.
It's a dino bear.
It's a dire bear.
Dino.
Yep, and as he does so, he runs into the room. And he gets in this far. And he used both of his actions to do that, so he's not going to do any clericy things on this turn. And you hear him shout at the top of his lungs,
Release the Mecha Bear!
Mecha Bear.
Beast out.
Mecha
That
Bear?
is exactly what you hear.
Can I hack it?
No.
Hack it.
I'm gonna do something really stupid in my turn. I think.
Well, Mecha Bear. Wow. I really need better spells, by the way.
Ronith, command Noximous to move.
Can you give it the dynamic? Can you remove the dynamic light or something? Because it's really annoying right now.
Yeah, sure thing, man.
Just with the thing on just around Ronith, apparently it's just a bit weird.
It's not wrong.
It's because he's always got a light on him. But that other light is actually just the background lighting because there's no fucking dimness option, which is a pain. But yeah, this room is too small for it, so I should turn off dynamic lighting.
Wait,
There you go.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, that's
generic.
better.
No worries.
I'd assume that the Mecha Bear is immune to any command spells because it's
It's
a
it.
robot.
It'll be a
Well,
construct.
you'll have to make the. It's a construct definitely, but you do see that there are some like bionic, like some organic parts to it. On its turn, it smashes through the gate. Also, I appear to have closed the turn order for myself, which is kind of a pain. There we go.
You close it
Yeah.
for everyone.
Oh, there you go. It's back up again. Sorry. Yes, it smashes through its gate and it is going to lumber forwards. It is a terrifying beast.
Yep, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you can't really tell. So
Question: is the passageway between carriages big enough for the bear to get through?
It is.
Ronith, don't go near the passageway.
This, you know what? I'm just gonna step over here.
Yep. Also, if you can
I'd
see
be
those
like-
sparkling columns, those are actually like joints, and you can see lightning dispersing off of them. It's kind of, it looks like a hazard. You would assume that people aren't really supposed to open the routes between carriages on a lightning rail. In fact, it's quite loud.
It's lightning and there's a bear.
It is. You're on a
The
lightning
The
rail. And
lightning's
there's a
underneath.
fair.
The lightning's underneath.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's
I'm-
still like it's loud, and those are the joints between the
I'm
carriages.
dazed, so that was my only move.
Yep.
It's
around.
Josh now.
I
You should-
smashed. I'm going out the window.
You're going
It's-
out the window in a lightning rail.
I'm gonna climb on the roof.
You're gonna climb on the roof. You badass. All right. Better start making some checks.
What checks do you need? Do you want?
All right. Let me bring up the character sheet so I can remember what checks you're capable of doing.
I can do climb.
You can do a climb check. Yep.
I can do climb. I can do balance.
Yep. We'll need a climb check, and then we'll need a balance check.
Sounds like an
Do I-
awful idea.
Well,
Sounds
it's
amazing. You mean?
It's happening, right?
What are you gonna do?
I'm climbing on the roof of the train.
Yeah, but
There's an elf on the roof.
I am not going toe to toe with that mecha bear. I'm gonna go behind him, fucking sneak attack his ass.
yeah, because please, Josh, don't release the cart. Like, don't break like the cart so it like we're like separating the cart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna uncouple the train and just like
Uncouple
see
the train. That's I don't know why, but I can actually sense you would do that. Hence having like lightning electricity couplers.
Please don't.
I was like, there's someone who's going to try and fucking dismantle this car.
Hey,
Someone's
Andre.
going to outthink me. Yes, so. Climb
Contract
check.
21.
Yep, you clamber out onto the train and now make a balance check to avoid getting thrown off the train.
1.
Oh,
Natural
gosh.
20.
You
Yes.
cling to that thing for dear life. You were faced with the thoughts of holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, followed by this is amazing.
So can I move like 30? Can I move my movement
Hey,
across
so
the
you've only
deck
got
then?
that movement this turn.
So I'm just on the roof now.
You've
Yeah.
now clambered onto the roof. I'll just
Being
we'll
on mid-turn,
I will
fucking
quickly set you to
hero
a
act.
drawing and then tag you so that you've got a token on. Let's see here. There you go. You're now a roofed player.
Roofied.
If anyone else tries to make it onto the roof, they will also get that blue tag. But it's just so I can keep track of everything.
I'm
I
not
will
fucking
not
doing that.
try that.
That sounds terrible.
You survived thanks to some amazing rolls.
I don't have the dex
Crazy
to do
bad.
that.
And now just
I
Thomas
have-
man, the only man who is not dazed.
Right.
Not having lungs OP.
Yeah, I know, right? Don't worry, if he hits zero hit points, he gets destroyed physically and cannot come back.
Plus, I destroyed. I broke the window, so some of the poison
Yeah,
should be
no, the
dispersed.
gas is beginning to filter out already. It will be easier for you to save out of it next turn.
I don't have to save, do I? 'Cause
You won't, you're on the roof.
Can I make those lightning things go crazy and zap everything?
What?
Can you please make a knowledge arcana check?
Thomas, please don't kill us all.
Or perhaps a use magic device check.
I use magic device. Now that's something I can fucking do.
Alright, make the check.
Damn it.
You have no fucking idea how to do that, and you're pretty certain you would kill yourself if you tried.
I wanted to just throw a shuriken and make it go crazy.
No,
Jeez.
you're pretty certain that would not actually do.
That's not how science works.
That's not how. That's
No,
that's not
that
how
would
magical.
cost-
That's how
works.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did it.
Yeah, no, you're pretty certain that it would,
Thomas.
it would take some advanced tinkering to do so, and being in the process of doing so while the rail is moving would be really fucking dangerous. It's not impossible for anyone to do it, but you don't think you have that knowledge.
You make the sensible choice to stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah, what are you going to do in your turn then? Assuming that you're not going to try and throw shurikens at that fucking thing anyway. You have both turns. You have shurikens, so you can make a safe ranged attack, perhaps.
Well, yeah, they don't do much, but I move over here. Okay?
Yep.
Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay. And I don't think...
Greg,
I
you
don't
have
think
to
I
kill the
killed
dire bear.
Uh,
Killing the mecha bear is all on you, dude.
You got this.
I cannot wait until you see what this mecha bear fucking does.
I'm fine. I'm on the roof.
I'm
Yeah,
picking
dude.
up a
I
bench to use as
I'm
a
not even
great
gonna lie.
club.
I'm pretty sure it's
I'm
less
even
dangerous up here.
You'd think that. You're on the roof of a train that's moving real fast. I
uh,
can see why this guy... I actually...
in
This is
before-
coincidental. I didn't know that you guys would do this.
And before we get to a tunnel,
No fucking train tunnel is like fucking like.
Luckily, there tends to be like no tunnels to the for the lightning rails until you're in like civilization. So by that point, you're in different problems.
It doesn't matter.
They
though.
don't have
It's like, no train tunnel is that tight. They always have like space.
Yep. Unless you aren't looking, you're like, aha, Baron. Get hit.
If you know, yeah.
What do I need to roll for the shuriken throw?
Well, you have the character sheet. I don't fucking know.
Dex?
It's the shuriken has an attack roll.
Yeah, that's 1d2.
No, that's damage.
That's damage. So it's a roll that you just roll. It's roll
Didn't
attack.
figure
You
out an
roll a
attack
d20 and then the plus
Base
that's on.
attack bonus.
It's a d20 and your base attack bonus and your dex bonus.
Okay.
It's like with your weapons.
I throw it at the cleric.
All right, you hit the
Throw
cleric.
the cleric.
Yes, I throw the cleric.
Hold a tiny. And you hit him for a incredible 2 damage. It scratches him and it actually just serves to. Again, this is the second time you've scratched him for very little damage.
I like to annoy him.
This is the second time you've dealt 2 damage. Once with your giant fucking katana, the other time with little itty bitty shuriken. You throw it real damn well.
So apparently I'm the only person who's actually done significant, well not significant, it was only 6 damage, but it was in 1 hit, at least.
Yeah.
I just missed.
Alright, and now it is Greg's turn. You are still dazed. So you have a move.
I'm going to grab the bench
Okay!
and move forwards.
You're going to do it as one motion then. Alright, so make a quick strength check as you do so because that bench is bolted down.
Oh, it's bolted.
I imagine you'll it's on a train. I imagine you'll have no troubles, but
Greg, you're gonna have to make a
Oh, damn! You try and grab it and you trip over on your face.
God damn it.
Greg,
Make a balance.
Greg, for the love of God, stop using the online dice roller.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Dice. So get fucked.
I wish I had.
When he gets back,
normal.
I'll have him make a balance check just to see if he's on his face or not after trying to
I-
grab.
I wish I had normal dices. Like
No more dices.
No, these.
no more dices. Because I don't like
Go with
this.
use Invisible Castle then at the very least. It's got a dice roller that doesn't feel like it's filled with hate, and you can still do copy and pasting.
Visible castle.
It was Invisible Castle, wasn't it?
Yeah, Invisible Castle. Invisible Castle isn't that much better, but it is.
It feels less hateful. Yeah. He'll be back in a second with these. Yeah, these next moves are gonna blow your fucking mind.
I know, because it's me and I'm on the roof.
That's nothing. You're gonna. Oh damn! I cannot believe you got on the roof.
Don't fucking underestimate KO.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Can you also make your balance check now, please, to see if you actually did enough for your face when you failed to grab the bench?
Kia! Yes.
What do you roll?
8.
No, you
So he did indeed fall on his face. I believe he was just answering your question about did he fall on his face. The answer is yes.
Alright, so. And now it is the cleric's turn. And on his turn, he's actually just going to stand back worried and he casts a heal on himself.
That's your ass, bitch.
Son of a
Really
bitch.
for fucking nothing. He looks like he's barely innovated himself, but you do notice that when he does it, there's a little burst of energy around him. You have the
I
feeling that,
laugh at him.
yep, you have the feeling. If anyone wants to, like anyone has divine knowledge, if they want to make a
I
quick
do.
check, yep, go right ahead.
3.
My knowledge. I don't know.
I have
No,
no
whatever it's
idea
called,
what he did.
What that is.
I have knowledge arcana.
Is there something
Spellcraft.
though that you have? There's no such thing as
It's
religion check. is
spellcraft.
there?
Arcana.
Just go with
Spell-
just go with spellcraft.
Yeah, spellcraft is recognizing any spells, whether that be divine or arcane.
All right, go with spellcraft check, please.
Oh yeah, I fucking roll dice at Invisible Castle.
Yeah, since I rolled that heal like shit, I'll make it easy for you as well.
Let's see.
Do I know spellcraft? I can't remember. I can't remember if I took it.
Oh, why did I roll
No, I
on
don't.
that?
I rolled 25.
Yeah, you're aware that if you weren't stood right next to him when he did that, you also would have been healed. But also, you have the knowledge that this would harm your girlfriend if you're in melee range while that cleric was trying to heal himself.
Cunt.
I yelled to Thomas, "You have to go in melee range."
Fuck you.
All right, and
Bluff.
Weakness.
that's the cleric's useless turn over with. He gave away his secret weapon, and also healed himself for shit all. But now it is time for, in block capitals as written in the turn order, Mecha Bear! And now I have to roll for odds or evens. Okay then, the Mecha Bear targets Greg, who is on the floor, and out from his sides come pods full of rockets. They unlatch themselves.
Okay, yeah, I mean, seems reasonable. It's a mecha bear, of course it's got rocket pods. Why wouldn't it?
Exactly, right? But you don't know what the fun part is yet.
They're
Is
filled
a
with
16
acid.
gonna hit you?
Huh?
Is a 16 gonna hit you?
My AC? No.
When the rockets miss, they arc up and hit the roof. Could you make a balance check for me quickly, Josh?
Yeah, it's a 16.
You take 1d6 damage, but you manage to not fall on your fucking ass and then as a result, tumble off the train.
Good.
Jesus.
You should
Don't-
get
don't-
off the roof.
Just-
Notice that when his attack missed you, in fact you moved out of the way in time from the floor, it arced up and hit the roof, dealing damage to the train itself.
He's gonna blow the train up.
We need to leave this fucking card.
I got this shit. How much damage did I take?
1d6.
Yeah, I know, but I don't roll that.
Yeah, no, I haven't rolled the damage yet. You take 4.
Wow, I'm down to 10 health.
Yikes.
I would heal you.
I don't have much health.
I was gonna say, you could get healed though by your cleric with lots of heal spells, but you're on the fucking roof.
I don't know, is there anything that says you need a line of sight?
Isn't it a touch spell?
Yes, it is.
God damn it, Ronith.
Most
That's
hills
what
do
I mean.
require line of sight anyway.
That's what I mean. Like, I have most of my spells are just touch spells. Like, I need.
He'll get ranged stuff later on, but right now he is going to be working with touch.
Yeah.
And now it is Ronith's turn, and see, could everyone now make their fortitude saves, by the way? I forgot to ask before.
Nope.
Except for Josh doesn't need to, you're fine, you're on the roof.
Yeah!
And I'm fine as well.
You don't have lungs. Ronith?
Hold on.
I keep forgetting to roll actual dice, but
Nice.
it worked out that time quite well.
20 plus 3. 11.
You're just about fine, it was a 10 check, but now that most of the gas is gone, and in fact, as this turn rolls around, the gas is all gone. It has come out the windows now, drawn out by the pressure. So, it is your turn to do a thing.
I am. Fuck.
It's close distance, so he's just gonna rocket us to death.
It appears. Wait. Fuck. That's.
I doubt you can traverse through walls.
You can move 20 to there, and then you will move...
I-
In fact, yeah, you can move onto that corner and get in between those two cars.
There.
You can stand here. You can make it to there from where you are.
I thought so. I'm kind of afraid of the lightning thingies, but I'm still going to go there.
They don't do.
They won't do anything.
hurt you.
They're just couplers. I made them lightning couplers just for the sole sake that I know that I wouldn't have just enough imagination to deal with every possible way you could try and rip that carriage apart from its friend. So I just decided to make them lightning couplers and then fuck it.
Thing is.
You can't hear in this turn.
No, hold on. Spells.
Ah.
Hold on. I have. Need to bring up the actual spell page so I see like what ranges these spells are.
You'll be able to reach the command. It's a vocal command.
And it's a closed range.
It's close range, but it's vocal, so he can hear it. Well, he would be able to hear you.
Command me
command
to
is a-
stand.
Yeah, I
No,
think you can. You can
can't-
force them to take that action, can't you? Or is it just a make them do a thing if it's in their abilities, as opposed to give them a free turn?
Make the bear shoot rockets at the cart they're in. Jeez!
You can tell it to attack wildly.
I think it's probably on their turn they have to do that.
Yeah, it would be on his turn, but you could, if your command succeeds against the Mecha Bear.
To be honest, I'm just gonna get Greg up. I'm gonna try.
No, the action happens on his turn, so there's really no point. It's not like someone's encounter make them do a thing, sadly.
So, I will try to make the Mecha Bear just try to attack the cleric, basically.
Alright then, so please make an attack roll. It's going to be a contested will.
Contested will.
So it's essentially your will check versus mine.
Still will save for Ronith.
Well, alright, that's +5.
You have a good chance of this succeeding. Not gonna lie, Mecha Bear's not high on the scale of will.
We'll see about that. Plus, what was it? 5, yeah. 19.
This is interesting. 19. Okay. The bear looks like it has been subjugated because the DM just rolled a 1.
Hearts come out of his head and it immediately falls in love with Agron.
The bear unleashes ultimate missile barrage 25.
Yeah, I actually rolled so badly, I think I'm going to give him fucking bonuses against that cleric. Apparently, maybe he just hates the cleric. That's really annoying.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I order.
And now it is Josh's turn. You're on the roof. Let's see what you can do. If you'd like to make a move, do a balance check first.
Guys, we need to tame this fucking bear.
Balance natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna roll today, I think.
I think Josh has cheat dices. He rolls like
thing is,
half
they're all
natural 20s. Yeah.
I fucking don't.
the thing is, I do have some charisma, so I guess
I don't think we can tame a mecha bear.
who knows?
Probably can.
It's like
Any ways in, like any hatches / holes in roof, windows.
Well,
in
if you look behind you at the other carriage, you see that the Mecha Bear's attack did put a hole in the roof.
Yeah, but is there any natural hatches in the roof or anything? Or windows?
There is a window latch. It would just take it. It wouldn't be much effort
Where?
to
Ping it.
People don't tend to.
Can you ping it?
It is essentially right there, and there's another one that's right up there in that corner. Oh.
So I'm basically on top of it right now, almost.
Yeah, you're practically on top of it.
Cool. I'll be heading for that then.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my turn.
From what you can see already, it doesn't look like a very complicated hatch. People don't really expect people to try and break in through the roof. It's probably a safety feature, in fact, that it's pretty easy to open. But there we have it, and it's now Thomas's go.
Hmm.
Man, I am so amazed you got on that roof and haven't fallen off yet.
Is a charge and 3.5 move followed by a basic attack?
It's a move and a basic attack, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
You get +2 to hit, but -2 on your AC.
Yep.
That's fine.
Just turn on a light quickly,
I don't
one
care about
second.
that.
It's so fucking dark in here, I cannot see a thing.
Okay, I'm over there.
The thing is, I'm pretty afraid of the Mecha Bear hitting one of us when he attacks.
That's fine. I'm charging the guy anyway.
I guess I could just.
What, the bear or the cleric?
The cleric. I'm too far away from the bear, unless the bear moves forward.
Okay, I throw a shuriken at the cleric again.
You're not going to try and go in for the guy?
I
That's
can't
not
get
gonna
any
hit.
further.
I mean, you can't. Oh, you already moved as far as you can. Yeah, that's not
Mhm.
going to hit. The shuriken whizzes by.
And now that
It hits one of the crates behind him savagely for 2 damage.
Don't-
Oh shit!
Wow.
The maximum damage of a shuriken to a box.
went right in one of the slits.
How big are these crates?
As you can see them in comparison, one of them is definitely Mecha Bear size, but it's not very tall. It's quite low, flat rectangle. And the other one behind it looks to be just a series of boxes that have been laid on top of each other. You know, rectangular, like wooden opening boxes, probably full of pipes and shit.
Okay.
Pipes and shit. That's just
That's all you can. That's what you can tell from there. Come on now, you have to open boxes to know what's inside.
Smells. Yeah.
my free action is I yell a rude word in merchant slang.
Fuck, there's no fucking idea what you're on about.
Exactly.
All right, and now it's Greg's turn.
Okay.
Something happened.
I will first stand up and then charge him
All right,
because
Make
he's
your
a
roll.
douchebag.
he's a jerk.
Let's roll my actual dice. 18.
That's going to be a hit. Roll for damage.
Cool. It's 2d6. Ooh, pink dice. No, come back. Pink and shiny orange. Let's go. Kia! Nice. 17 damage.
17 damage. You stagger that guy hard. He does not have a great time.
Stab him
Alright.
right in the face with a shield.
And on his turn, he looks incredibly worried. He's going to try again to heal himself, and hopefully he'll do a much better job this time.
Yeah, and heal me. in
And
the
probably
process.
heal Noxy.
He heals himself for an amount, and heals you for 2.
Cool.
He healed
Almost
himself before.
No,
This guy is an effective combatant.
he is. He has turned out useless because Thomas hasn't gotten in close, and the Mecha Bear has been Well, we're going to find out. So, now to roll for odds and evens. Essentially, it's what he operates vaguely on the dragon's rules of how they work. Ooh, we have odds. This is his other attack. It's really
Laser eyes!
How did you know?
It's obvious.
It's a mecha bear. It's got missile pods and laser eyes, obviously.
Damn it!
Okay, what the f do I roll?
Uh,
A d20?
Why are you rolling?
why are you
What?
rolling, Josh?
Oh.
Ronith conquered the bear, but it's still my bear. I'm doing the rolls for it.
I was
It's
like
attacking
odds
the-
and evens.
I come on to attack the cleric, then the bear does what it wants. Like how?
Yeah. It attacks, and it hits. And it hits 4. I mean, I suppose I should give you guys those numbers because it's attacking like an ally. It hits for 10.
Yeah.
So
It
it
fucking laser beams that cleric right in the back, and he screams out in rage.
Why, you mecha bear? I created you!
Damn.
Maybe you should have spent more time working on a reliable AI system and less time imitating talking to a cup.
To be fair, it's my cupped hands, but you know, whatever. And now it is Ronith's go. I like Mecha Bear, he's fun. His name's
Alright.
Barry now.
Can I stand
We
right
need to change
behind?
Barry.
Can I stand right behind Greg and poke?
He's
The cleric.
he's already a large unit, so you couldn't reach him with that. I don't think you could.
You
Please.
could stand to the side of me.
You could stand to the side of him and hit, yeah.
Like
But like,
here?
yeah, that would do it, and that would do it.
Actually, I'll stand here because
Yeah,
the
that one will
box
look
is in the way.
Yeah, the box half obscures you from the bear.
Yeah.
Only half.
So I will swing at the orc.
Go right for it. Half orc. He looks a little bit offended.
Racist.
You're all green.
Hey, at least I got one part right.
You are half right and half racist.
I got a 10.
That's not gonna do it. And now it is again Josh's turn. Can you please make another balance check?
That's wait, what's my roll? Supposed to. That's a 13.
Oh,
You slide back 2 steps, but you don't fall off entirely.
Okay. So I'm now here.
Yeah, you're still going to be able to reach that hatch this turn.
Basically, what I want to do is run for the hatch, drop down through the hatch behind the
You would in
cleric.
fact land right behind him.
Yeah, land behind him and draw a sword as I fall, and then go for a full-on sneak
then
attack.
get
You want to
Right,
do a
the
plunging
bear.
attack?
Yeah, with a sneak attack because he has no fucking idea it's coming.
Yeah. If you make an extra balance check as you go down, I'll let you do it as a plunging attack and give you some bonuses because that kind of shit's cool. And I encourage all kind of cool shit.
Okay, I'll attempt to do that. I'll run for the hatch, drawing my sword as I do so.
Yep.
So
And
balance
balance
first.
Yep, balance check, and then make a strength check to break it.
Okay, balance check is 17.
Yep, that's going to make it. Strength,
Why strength?
because you have to break through that hatch.
Oh, okay. What is my strength?
Probably good enough.
12,
Assume
I
you don't-
think.
Assume you don't roll like dog shit, you should be fine. It's a safety hatch. They're supposed to be easy to break.
That's 11. I'm action pointing it. That's 16 total with the action point.
All right, yeah, you break through. Now, can you please make an attack roll?
Attack roll.
Yep.
Longsword is that plus. Okay, so that is a 16 total.
16 total. That is just barely going to hit him. Please do a damage roll.
Okay, so I'm using my lurk augment as well, so I'm getting double sneak attack.
All right, go for it.
So it's 1d. So okay,
This could be the big hit.
so it's 1d8 plus 1 plus 2d6.
Better roll high.
So that's 7, 12, 16 total.
That's a big fucking roll. Okay, so as you land on the cleric, you're surprised. You're all basically amazed that he hasn't shit his pants to death, but he expires underneath your blades and crumples as you land on him.
Hell yeah!
Now that is the coolest thing. In fact, the mecha bear even also pauses and laser eyeing things just to look amazed at how bitchin' that was.
He
No,
takes a step back in amazement.
let's just take your tag off quickly.
His eyes just take photos.
Apparently the tag is just going to sit there.
I think it's because you're putting it on the guy rather than me. Yeah, you're putting it on the orc rather than me.
Damn it.
I moved myself so you can do it.
Cheers. Alright, I was like, why isn't this fucking working? No, stupid. I hate Roll20 sometimes. There we go. And now we'll set you back to drawing so that you can move between the squares properly. Enjoy! Alright, yeah.
Can you put me on top of the half-orc? Is that possible? So right now I'm underneath.
yeah.
He's dead, he's gone.
Oh.
You can loot him afterwards still, but, I'm just going to take him out there for the sake of visual clarity. And now it is just you all surrounded by Mecha Bear.
Surrounded by mecha bears? Oh shit!
Oh look, let's face it, you feel kind of surrounded by
Mecha
Mecha
on
Bear.
the battlefield.
2 men enter, 1 man becomes a Mecha Bear. And now it's Thomas's go.
Shit.
Let's see what you got going on.
Can I be the Mecha Bear?
No, you're already big enough to be a Mecha Bear.
Right.
I want to be one of those when I grow up and have laser vision and rocket
In my
pods.
days, we didn't have cyborg and robot stuff.
I'll move over here
And hide like a coward.
That's
and start
really-
pillaging the chest.
That's a really low box, isn't it?
It's about shy above waist height. The bear still has
I
vision on
cover
you.
behind it.
Because he has vision on you, he has laser vision on you. If you do want to take cover behind it though, then yeah, the bear won't spot you. But that will be you proning yourself.
Greg, I really, really, really need you to go between me and the bear in your turn.
No, I was actually planning on just walking back into the carriage and sitting back down. Just
You're
gonna,
like,
leave,
the
just
thread is
gonna
gone.
leave you guys with the Mecha Bear. That's
He's
fine.
going to the other cart and then releasing the cart.
Can I smash
told-
open?
You told me to take out the cleric, so we've done that. Now I'm going back to sit down.
Wait, are you gonna, from a lying down position, try and break this crate so you can try and loot it?
Yes.
Alright. An attack roll on the crate.
Miss.
My katana has an attack bonus of 5, base attack bonus 1.
Oh, God. Why are you doing this, Thomas?
This is insane.
Because he's an asshole.
Oh yeah!
Alright. You cut open the box, and inside, it's fish bait. It's gross. You are now coated. It's filthy, and it's all in your hair and on your glasses.
And now the bear is like super attracted towards it.
Salmon! It's all salmon!
It is fishing bait. Some of it does smell distinctly like salmon, and the bear looks down in Thomas's direction, very interested. As whatever parts of bear remain in this mecha bear's brain are instantly drawn towards it.
Salmon!
I shit you not,
crate
that
of
box
pure
was meant to be
salmon.
full of disgusting fish bait in case that you broke it open. I'm not even fucking kidding you.
You know Thomas so well.
I know. And I knew it would be him. It would either be him or it would be a really fluffed roll on someone trying to take cover behind it.
Okay. Can I hide it?
No, it's already happened. That was your move. You're done. That was your move and your standard. You broke the crate, you laid down behind the crate before breaking it, in fact, and coated yourself in fish bait.
Okay.
And now it is Greg's turn.
I think I'm being eaten by worms.
Are the rocket pods still open?
No, the pod's retracted when he got out his laser beam vision. Were you going to try and grab a rocket and punch him with it?
I might have been tempted to grab a rocket and shove it down his throat, yeah. That might have been my plan.
Well, if I roll evens, you'll have another shot at it.
Cool.
Tempted.
I
It's gonna
will
explode in your face.
charge him.
Alright, make an attack.
We have actual dice. Let's go. Yeah.
It's a 1!
Sweet. 23.
You hit the bear.
Sweet. Shield punch him. Yeah. Nice. 22 damage.
Really?
Junk. Yeah, I rolled a 6 and a 5, and I have plus 11. Oh, sorry. No, 20 damage.
Yeah. Come on now.
My bad. Sorry, I was looking at my attack bonus for damage.
Right.
It's only
I was going to
plus
say, like,
8
your shield
damage.
is,
My bad.
is essentially an improvised bashing weapon with 2d6.
Has a spike on it.
It has a spike,
It's
yeah.
got a spike, yeah, and stab him with the spike.
It's very true. You hit the bear and it does not enjoy that. It roars at you angrily. It's all fangs and mean.
Ugh, what an asshole.
But then, once again on the mecha bear's turn, although it senses a threat, it smells the bait and is charging past you to try and pounce on Thomas.
That would be an attack of opportunity, right?
Yep, you're going to get an attack on it as you do so.
Sweet.
Who?
Kia! That'll be
Okay,
another
great.
21.
You hit the bear, make an attack roll.
Damage roll.
Only 14 damage.
Only 14, huh?
6.
It's just-
Yeah, 14 damage.
Does it move
Jesus
close? Does it move close enough to me for me to get an attack of opportunity or not?
And it does not, I'm afraid.
Okay.
You're too busy posing and being badass. Another roll for odds and evens?
Are you kidding me? I'm still like in a semi-hunched thing with the sword directly
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Looking
You're still
like
posing
my
like a
yeah.
badass right now. You're too busy looking sweet. And it is
looking directly
evens. As it attempts to maul Thomas, rocket pods eject from its side.
It's like the start of Troy. You've got your sword right through his shoulder into his heart.
Do I need to roll anything?
No, you're about to just get
No, because it'd be in his back. Like he's face down.
Yeah.
Oh.
The missiles miss and hit the wall behind Thomas. He only takes a 1d4, and that's going to be
There's a huge hole.
1 damage, but there is now a huge gaping hole in that section of train. And it looks dangerous out there. Not gonna lie. It looks pretty fucking dangerous. And it's also going to attempt to maul you with its teeth and claws.
Greg, throw the bear out the hole.
Pick up
misses.
the mecha bear.
Somehow, despite the fact that you are lying down, it failed to hit you with its teeth and claws, so you're safe for another turn. It is now
Just
Ronith.
laying there, very arrogant looking.
Remember rightly, there's an injured Dark Elf who's still busy posing like a badass, who could probably do with some Ronith healing.
Alright, how is everybody's health? Is
I'm on
Josh
10.
the lowest?
I'm good.
10.
I got healed by the cleric.
Oh yeah.
I'm cool.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm on 10
What was I
HP.
at? I was on... I'm just checking what I was on. I'm on 13.
I'm 1 HP off half. My full health is 18, so...
I am going to heal Josh then. Can I
No,
like walk over to Josh
You can,
first?
yeah, you can take a 5-foot step, which is a free action towards me, and then heal me, and then you could actually attack with your trident, right?
Yep.
So
Or
I'd
he
do
could double
that.
heal if he wants to do that.
No. What is that? That's a cure light wound.
Probably your best option, because your other one is basically for getting people up off the ground.
Yeah.
Unless you want to stack them.
So that's a 1d8 plus 1 per level. It's 1d8 plus
Plus
3.
3.
20 plus 3. No, 1d8 plus
1d8. I was going to say, you don't heal them for 23.
No, I'm just used to.
Yeah,
Typing
that's
it.
fine. Everyone's used to the d20. It's a
I
popular.
heal you for 5.
Hooray! 15 health.
Looking healthy. Alright, and you're going to make an attack as well?
Yes.
Alright. Pierce with your trident. Go deep.
I'm gonna do pitiful damage in comparison to Greg.
Yeah, admittedly, if you want to try and get closer to him in another turn, you can do touch attacks on him, which you have
17.
definitely a chance to hit with. You hit with a 17, you hit.
Roll for
You
damage.
dig into that bear's hide.
Armor.
Well, it is armored hide, yes. Hide sounds cool.
Okay, damage 2d6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1 is pretty decent damage, to be perfectly honest, if you roll high.
9 damage.
You hit for 9. Yep, alright then. That's pretty good. That's higher than all
It's
the
my
Thomas
first hit.
Yeah, but it's also higher than all the damage Thomas has done this turn, if you don't include damage to boxes. Which technically already damaged, yeah, the two shuriken damage to a crate.
And I've been
Give
more
me-
useful.
Yeah, that's a thing.
'Cause
Wow,
I
you
can
guys are dealing a very decent amount of damage, but this mecha bear appears to be taking it all in stride, and now it is Josh's turn. Feeling a little bit hailier and heartier, what are you going to do?
So far to the crossbow, I take a 5-foot step back and fire at the bear.
Alright, make an attack roll.
It's negatives for shooting into combat, right?
Yep. Actually, to be perfectly honest, it stood on a box and it's leaning down on top of Thomas.
And it's fucking
who's
huge.
Prone. It's prone and he's a large, so you don't get that same negative.
Okay. Target, yeah, plus 5. That's 20 total.
Yep, that's going to hit.
Cool. Where's my D8? There it is.
Took me my d8.
8 damage.
8 damage. So look at you go.
That wasn't max damage, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say, look at that. Legitimate damage. Alright. Thomas, you're lying on the ground, you're covered in fish bait, and there's a bear staring at you hungrily.
Okay,
Wow.
listen to this. I use my key to ghost step, become invisible, and then instantly stab him in the face.
Go right ahead. You can do that from lying down, no problem.
What is
Yes,
he
because
using?
that gives me something.
He's an
straight.
ninja, so he has key powers, as in Ki key,
Oh,
and he's going to go invisible when you're just using 1 point of it for a round of invisibility.
Well, yeah.
All right, so yeah, you do so and you make your attack, and it classes as a sneak attack.
Cunt.
You maybe you just had some fish bait in your eyes. So you go invisible. You hear the whiff of air, and then you hear the mutter of a ghoul saying "cunt."
Good job, Thomas.
Can I
It would have been cool.
step into the chest?
No, you're lying down.
Well, yeah. Can I roll into the?
No, you have to. Well, you could use this as a move and try and get under the chest, the crate. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's a low crate, and there's a heavy fucking mecha bear stood on it. You can do so if you want.
I don't know. It seems like a great idea. So.
Go for it.
sure.
Fuck's
I'm
sake,
the
Thomas.
one who's gonna fucking heal you afterwards.
It's like the icon has actually got the bear's mouth already wrapped around him, like a tasty treat. All right, Greg, it's your go.
Unless he breaks open the crate.
Is
Yeah,
the
God
missile
forbid a
pod
bear tries to
still
break
open?
the crate.
Is the missile pod still open at the moment?
Yes, it is. This time he rolled
Okay.
evens last turn, so that pod is still open.
Can I try to bear bull rush him, but also like push the missile pod up so it gets like jammed?
You might not have the knowledge to jam it, but if you want to do an attack, if you make an additional dexterity roll.
I literally mean just like shove it up so it like breaks.
All right, make a strength roll then.
He wants to snap it off.
Yep, go for it.
You don't need to be smart to figure that one out.
I also want to like shove him back towards the hole.
We'll make 2 strength
With
checks
the
for that then,
Thomas
just for the
one.
sake of making it.
That's what got out of the way. If you
This
pushed me.
this is the one for the shove first.
Thomas, you
So
didn't
that-
get out of the way.
You
just got
fail to shove the bear.
Okay, that seems
got more in the
reasonable.
way.
And
No, I got
Oh,
into
roll
the
it.
crate.
Oh, you got into the crate. Oh,
Yes.
He's in the crate underneath it.
I'll roll a dice for the
Yep,
the
go for it.
other thing. 27 to try and break the thing.
You break it. It also deposits a number of missiles onto the ground.
Sweet missiles.
oh God, he's gonna kill us. He's just
Well,
gonna
my
kill
death will be.
It's gonna be epic. Let's face it, you're gonna go in a fishy explosion out of wall.
Oh,
Alright,
this
now
death
is the
was
Mecha Bear's
fishy.
turn. We'll roll first for odds and evens. It's odds, so it attempts to close the missile pods. The damaged one cracks when it tries to close, deals just a little bit of damage to it, 4 damage. Because, like, you hear gears crunch. It's like someone's really, really terrible at getting into second. Like, it's that awful grinding sound. It is. It's terrible. But the other gear pod closes quite quickly, and the bear looks faintly confused. And then it lifts itself up on its back paws, as bears are wont to do, and slams down.
Cunt.
It breaks through the box with ease, and at the same time, it hits at Thomas for 18 versus AC.
I have 18 AC.
It's going to be a hit then.
It's almost as if what Thomas has been doing in the last 3 turns have all been bad ideas.
Yeah.
Really? Thomas had a bad idea?
Let's face it, if the bear had for some reason rolled a 2 in its strength check and its modifier didn't allow it to break through the crate, he would have been perfectly safe.
Yeah, that's pretty likely.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 1 in 10 chance of him not getting fucked by this next move. You take 8 damage. The bear stamps down on you, and also...
Okay.
That's not the rest. I rolled an odd around.
Lasers!
Yep.
How much,
Oh, only laser eyes for 16. And that's going to miss you since you're prone.
how much health? 13. Alright.
I'm on like...
The bear, I'm going to warn you right now, the bear has potential to kill him in 1 hit.
Yeah.
Well, that's his ass fault.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
There's now a very reasonable chance of the ghoul expiring in the bear's next attack, and it is now Ronith's turn. Also, if you could make spot checks quickly.
I can spot.
Let's
Maybe.
Spot now again. Is he
Yeah, I can.
spot?
Spot's a
Maybe
thing I can do. Spot is the one skill I'm good at. Bam!
14.
16.
Ronith, Thomas, there's no point. You're under a bear right now. You won't be able to see what you're trying to
And
say.
in a crate.
Yeah, in a crate.
22. Wow, my max.
You spot on the ground a bag next to the corpse of the half-orc, and out of it rolls a sphere. You have just enough time to try and catch it. Make a dexterity check, please.
I swear to God, if
Yeah.
Ronith gasses us.
I think that was a reflex.
Roll a dex.
Oh shit! He's not. Are you pulling a Tomb of Horrors? Is that a Sphere of Annihilation? Is it just gonna kill Ronith?
What have you rolled?
It's just 1d20 plus dex, right?
Yep. Roll your dex.
Wow, 11.
You fail to grab the sphere. It breaks open, filling the area nearby with gas, and there is a flash and a bang. Can everyone please make fortitude saves besides Thomas?
Great.
It was so close to being epic. You were like, sphere! Whoops! You dropped it as you went for it.
I rolled a 2 on my fault.
That'll be a natural 20 for a 31.
Well,
You just think that you break wind. Lermy is fine. Ronith, if you could make a fort check as well, please.
I am now immune to this poison for the rest of eternity.
pretty much. Let's go with that.
Wow, 5.
Okay, so the both of you take. Almost roll off my desk. 4 damage, and you're both dazed. And tell me, who rolled really high in their spot check?
I got 16.
I rolled 16 too, or 15. Was it 15?
You got 15,
I got
I think, yeah.
15, yeah.
Okay, Ronith is the only one who's also blinded by this.
God, a way to
Forever.
dick him
Save
over.
ends.
He's not even talking about, like, just for a round. You're only
Burned
blind, you can't see.
scorched his fucking eyes out. You're now blind.
Am I
No,
also blind?
Yep, you're dazed and blinded. The daze will wear off in a turn just like before, but blind save ends. So at the end of your turns, you roll a d20, 10 or higher, you save out.
I'm getting fucked.
Well, you
You should have caught the
you looked
spear then.
directly at you looked directly at a spear and dropped it, so you were looking directly at that motherfucker. It blinded and gassed you. It's not
Well, I
surprising.
tried.
You tried. You did an admirable job. To be honest, no one else would have spotted. It would have broke anyway, and everyone would have been gassed unreasonably.
Except me.
Except for you. But you do have a bear on you, so I think fair's fair.
And fish.
And fish.
And
Yeah,
worms.
well, I killed a cleric by dropping through the roof.
Yep. And now, Ronith, it is your turn. Do things.
Oh, it's my turn.
It is also your turn. You could try and
Use
move it into a
force
touch
push.
attack if you wanted.
Force
What?
push.
You
Sorry?
could move it. Now you have a chance to use your spells on the bear if you want.
What spells?
You have wounds. You have inflict wounds. They're great. That's a great fucking ability. It's a touch ability.
Yeah, but I'm blind.
It's a touch ability. You know there's a large animal in front of you. You actually will
Right,
have quite a
right,
decent chance
right.
of still hitting it.
Finally, I can do something like this.
Yep.
You do realize that's not true. Like, blinding is like 50-50.
Is it a flat 50-50?
I'm almost certain it's like it's a percent chance. Like, you do the roll, and then it's just a flat percent chance whether you actually hit it or not, regardless.
I see.
Well, can I make a save just to?
It saves
like...
at the end of your turn, I'm afraid.
Alright, I'll try to.
You could wait this turn out and heal up instead.
Yeah, you can touch yourself.
Yeah.
I
don't want anybody else.
Alright, I just heal myself. 1d8.
Physician, heal thyself.
I shall heal myself.
Physician, love thyself.
When I think about you, I touch
I healed for 9.
Oh! That's a decent
So-
heal. You're probably feeling pretty hearty now.
Right, so 9. That's more. That's more than my base health.
Awesome, so you're healed up to your max.
That's 17.
There you go, that worked out well for you. And now if you could save versus blinding, roll a d20, 10 or higher, you save out.
No, like fort saves or anything like that.
No, this is just a flat save ends. Fort was to stop it from happening in the first place.
Okay, 1d20.
Yep.
I'm blind. Natural
Okay.
1.
Alright, you rolled a 1. Yeah. You're going, oh, my eyes! You actually make little whimpery noises. It's all stingy and hurty and you don't like it. And now it is Josh's turn.
Ugh. Random question: does the bear count as being flanked right now?
And no, he can't get combat advantage while he's prone.
Damn it.
He's currently lying down invisible with a bear on him.
Yeah, if he was giving it flank, then I'd get sneak attack. But
If you get onto the other side of it, so you're next to Thomas and hitting the bear, you can get sneak
Let's
attack with the
focus.
flank.
yeah, but I don't want to be in melee range of that thing.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna shoot it then.
Alright.
That's an 18 total.
Alright, that's gonna hit.
Cool. 3 damage.
I'm overall very impressed with how well you're dealing with this bear. It's looking like it's having a pretty terrible time now.
Also, are there windows in this car?
There are none. This is a storage
There is
car.
a hole.
There's
But there's
a
a
big
hole.
hole though, and it essentially covers everywhere that sphere selects. It's that whole diagonal flat. It's been broken away by the bear's rocket attack.
Okay, so I'm assuming the gas won't last very long in here then.
It won't last long in there, no. All right, and your days is now finished as well. That's been your turn. Thomas. Even you're underneath a bear. What do you do?
Get the fuck away.
That would incur an attack of opportunity, just saying, because you have to try and get up from prone to move and get away from this thing that's above you, practically on top of you. And you're lucky I didn't make a grapple check as well, because I'm telling you right now, it's on top of you.
Okay. It seems like running away is not an option here. I try to stab out its eyes.
All right, go for it. Make an attack.
He'll stab out its eyes, and then like little radar dish will come out the top of its head.
Beep. That's just not gonna do it. Are you also expending any more ki and staying invisible?
Yeah, I'm staying invisible.
How much ki have you got left? Just don't forget when you run out. Then
I
you
have
erase
one
it.
key I can do next turn.
Okay, cool. All right, Greg.
I'm gonna try and shove it away again.
Okie doke. Make a strength check.
Hello? Did it? There we go.
I still.
God
think you.
fucking.
Why didn't you roll your dice?
Oh no! Yeah! That's better.
What was it that you rolled on your dice?
25.
Since you rolled real high, I'll let it happen. Thomas, make a reflex save.
Oh, those are easy. And then I roll badly.
Yes, it said rolls or what?
The bear lands on Thomas.
Nope, it's fine. You manage to duck and cower as the bear rolls just barely past you and doesn't crush you under its weight.
The bear falls on
It is.
Thomas.
It is.
but
It is
stops
now.
midair and levitates.
It digs its claws into the ground and holds on just barely.
Great, go kick it in the
Tish.
ass.
Don't forget he was dazed that turn. No, he wasn't dazed. He was perfectly fine for all ever.
Yeah.
And now it is
super
it is now the mecha bear's turn, and it fluffs its balance check.
Yes! Winning!
As it turns around, its hind legs slip off the side, and it drags along the ground. It does dig its claws in, however, and is holding on. And, odds or evens time, it's odds. It's going to attempt to laser vision at Greg.
Seems reasonable.
It is now.
I'm too near.
It does, however,
Must
take
be.
dramatically heavy damage because its arse just dragged along the lightning rails as it tried to pull itself up. So it takes 12 lightning damage,
Okay.
which really sucks. The bear does apparently not enjoy that. I was tempted to say, but it's supercharged, it's just laser beams, but it doesn't. And it's going to miss its attack roll on you, Greg.
Haha,
It
noob.
shoots lasers wildly into the sky like an awesome light show. You hear techno, pumping techno, but that might actually just be the bear's arse thudding into the ground a few times.
We all.
And
You're
now it's
interrupting
Ronith's
the
turn.
music.
It's Runner's turn. He has no idea what's going on. He can just hear
He
noises.
just it's like, guys, am I missing something cool? It was like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I am never going to see something that amazing again. These are the precious moments. They don't happen twice. All right, Ronith, what are you going to do?
God damn it!
You are still blind.
If
You
I
aren't dazed
try to
anymore, though,
move
so you're going to move in an
somewhere-
action. The bear is blocking out most of that way, so the odds of you falling out of the train aren't very high. You can be safe in that knowledge.
Alright, good.
Were you afraid of getting in case you were like, all right, guys, I'm going to the Is it safe to
Alright. Hold on. Let's see.
In which direction are you going to go? You going to try and get next to the bear?
I suppose that is the right, or is
You're going to have to ask the others where it is, because you have no idea. You heard the bear moved, you heard some rolling and some noises.
Where's the
In
bear?
before Runner just walks out of the train.
just leaves the other carriage door and sits back down at his bench. Yeah, probably fine.
It's
No,
okay,
no.
guys.
No,
It's
I mean,
okay.
you-
I've got this sorted. I know
No.
exactly what I'm doing.
I mean, he walks towards the bed to try and do it, just walks past the bed and falls out the train.
Noxy, save the bear, and he might become our pet.
I'm.
Come with me if you want to live! You're holding out to its paw.
I don't know why, but suddenly you reversing that bear has made it look extremely derpy.
I know, right?
I'm
It actually does look
yelling
like it's
for
us hanging
Thomas
off the
to reveal his position so that I can walk over to him and heal him with a.
Thomas
Like-
sees fish. Oh, he sees his bait. Thomas,
Do I
where
get
is
a
he?
bonus
Oh!
for noticing this hideous smell of fish?
You guys,
Smell.
you guys should totally just let me deal with this bear.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're
doing.
just gonna take 5, gonna take a rest, sit down now.
All right, so
Rona, just sit down and meditate. Come on.
why?
If you want, you can devolve your entire turn and just get bonuses to check out this fucking this fucking blind.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Or you could make an attempt at moving and attacking. You would. It's not good odds at hitting it now that it's just particularly
Terrible odds.
It's not terrible odds. Like it's a large, noisy bear. He has a rough idea and he's an adventurer. He's made of stern stuff.
He might fall out.
No, he won't. As I said, the bear is blocking pretty
I'm
much.
just gonna
that.
stand here being like, I'm blind.
All right, make a save.
Meditate.
And add a +2 to it since you made no actions.
D20 plus 2. 16.
You save out of it. You're no longer blind. In this short space of time, you've seen a bear and a bunch of rockets just, for some reason, move a whole fucking lot. There's a bait-covered ghoul covered in broken bits of crate. There's scorch marks on the roof, and there's a bear hanging out by its claws out the side of a broken wall. It's a pretty dramatic turn of events. So now it is Josh's go.
I yell, go, let me go.
Josh, I think you should hold your action until after I've gone.
But I kind of want to throw a throwing axe at the bear's face.
Trust me, I've got this covered, and I think you should all like switch over to my stream before I take my turn. Also,
Clickety, clickety.
Will I want to put sound on it?
huh?
No.
Will I want sound? Are you doing sound effects?
Yeah.
That'll be super obnoxious, though.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's good. It's worth it.
Fine,
Alright.
I delay my initiative till after Noxing, so down to 7, I guess.
And yeah, last 82, we're in Eberron.
And Thomas.
I move. That is all. And
That
I
is a
just-
good decision. The bear is unable to try and attack you for moving because it's currently hanging out of the cart.
And I just discovered that he couldn't have hit me last turn because I was invisible. No
Also,
attacks
you
of
were covered
opportunity.
head to toe in bait and underneath the bear. I gave the bear bonuses to not fucking hit you.
It's almost like bears have noses.
Yeah, really fucking good ones too, that are used to smelling things like fish and
But
corpses.
this involves me phasing out of the universe.
It doesn't.
It does. It was in the description.
It's just invisibility. It doesn't
It
mean there
isn't.
isn't bait on you.
Okay. It's Noxie's turn.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm turning the sound on.
Are you guys ready for this?
yep. Oh, the delay.
Oh god, really?
You idiot. You idiot.
That scene! Your stream won't show the video though, man. I can hear it though.
Gay. You'll. I mean, I guess I don't know what that is.
That was amazing.
You'll have to find it and edit it in. It's fine.
Oh, I'm not doing it. It's you're uploading straight from the stream.
Oh
right?
yeah, shit.
But
Worth it. It's fine.
it's good. I'll put in an annotated link to the Mufasa's death. Right. Good timestamps and all.
Okay.
Show me your moves.
Some kind of roll.
Strength check if you want to try and push it, or attack it, or what. The bear is hurt. It just dug its arse into the lightning rails. It has been beaten up very handily. All of you have done decent damage, in fact.
Do what they never could. Save me.
I guess I'll just make a strength check
Damn
Go
it.
for it.
with a natural 20.
You shunt that bear off. Its claws grab at nothing, and as it flies out, it is hit by the other part of the carriage of the train. It slams into the back of it. I'll just move it in slow time. It bounces off of this corner here, and it just flies the fuck away. It gets obliterated. You see organs and robot parts fly. Also, you remember that there are missiles in that thing? They all explode.
Oh god.
It takes out that part of the carriage.
Long live the king, motherfucker.
You realise now that the carriages are all quite badly damaged.
Fuck.
That's
But-
fine.
If you could all please make a balance check.
10.
Oh,
What's my balance?
Just roll.
I'm good at balancing.
10 or higher is all you need. You guys are just making the college right now.
What is that? Just a D20?
Yep, D20 with your balance check. So whatever your balance bonus is, you can add that one to.
Do I have any balance bonus?
Well, it's a stat, so yeah, presumably you can balance at least somewhat.
Oh,
It's
okay. Plus 1.
Yeah, you have plus 1, so you have a D20 plus 1. You just did a beat 10.
Oh, wow, 8.
You fall over and take 1 point of damage, because I rolled like dog shit again. And you are knocked prone. But, as this happens, the bear appears, as the lightning rail rockets past, and you realise that you notice some civilization. So someone probably had a pretty awful time as well when an exploding bear hit their house.
Wow, good job, Greg. Just killed and you just killed them.
You might have killed some people just now. And
That's
the
fine.
train pulls up to Fairhaven Station.
I searched the body of the cleric.
Alright, spot checks please.
I cut off his jaw.
No, fuck you. No, fuck you. I get
You
first
did not
dibs
win
on
that-
this
You
shit.
did not win that fight, sir.
I also tried to spot stuff.
Yeah, I make spot checks.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
I will-
gather up the remaining
I need to
missiles.
search check.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
search.
of course it's the search thing, because they're different.
They're indeed different.
Yep.
It's
What's that going to get you?
plus 6. Okay, so that will be. I can't math. 18.
18.
I roll a 17.
Alright, so Josh, you spot on its person, one other sphere is in its bag that is next to its side. This one did not roll out or break, so you now have access to that.
Okay, I'll take it.
Cool.
And also on the priest, you see engraved in the back of its holy sigil there is the sign of the Lich. You still get the distinct impression, by the way, is that this like holy symbol is actually holy. So he is a cleric of the light, but again in Eberron, that doesn't really matter to much.
I take the sphere and the symbol, and I also examine the mask, like in more detail.
Okay, it's sort of a bolted-on metal construction. It's drilled into parts of its face. Like underneath it, you can tell that there's some very, very damaged bone structure. It probably hurt it just to talk, actually.
Can I remove the mask?
You make a strength check.
Can I just take 20 to like do and
Just
use
jimmy
like,
it
the
free
dagger?
and shit like that. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, just basically, I don't want to like rip it off. I'll do like use a weapon and stuff if I need to, but it's like I want to take my time to get the mask off.
Alright, there are some bolts, and some of them appear to be drilled like straight into the jaw, but eventually you jimmy it free with a little bit of work.
Cool.
And you see that it's actually like hooked up to a breathing apparatus. You could in fact use it as a rebreather if you took the time to turn it into a mask.
Oh yeah, I'll keep it. So I got a sphere, the mask, and the holy symbol.
Yep.
I didn't get anything.
Well, you saw him spot it all. Also, you do notice that there is the usual bag of money that all people seem to be carrying all times. It makes sense considering he's on a House Jurassico
Do
carry.
you have any weapon or anything?
He was just carrying a simple mace. Like he never got a chance to fucking use it.
Alright, did we get any money?
Yep, there's a bag of gems and gold in there. You're pretty aware that it amounts to about 150 gold if you were to sell off all the parts.
Gold, gems.
Can I gather up the remaining missiles that fell out of the bear?
I go...
Sadly, when the bear exploded and the carriage rocked, most of them fell. But there is one that the others at least spotted on the ground. If they
How much
want,
money-
they can let you pick it up.
So how
I-
much money was it? Did you say?
I go over to the
It
pen
amounts to about 150
and,
gold's worth of stuff.
and searches this body.
It appears to just be the desiccated corpse of a goblin that was used as a chew toy.
Can I spot anything? I go to this crate and see if there's anything else there.
When you open it in, you find some sticks of dynamite.
God damn it! Why didn't my shuriken do
I'm
it?
taking some of it.
Shurikens do not like dynamite. You can take some.
Yeah, I know.
Was the gold that was 100 each or altogether?
It's enough for 150 each, split around.
I am taking
150,
a
okay,
dozen,
cool.
dynamites.
Okay.
I
I
take
think
my
you're just instead going to take one of the long, like, rectangular crates then full of stuff. Because, imagine instead that it's not just, like, although I did a bunch of simple lines, that's like a number of, I'm trying to think of how to describe them. They look more like little money boxes,
Weapons
but they're thin weapons crates. It's got about 4 sticks of dynamite per crate.
Alright.
I'll grab a couple.
All right.
Hoist
I
them
grab
over
a
my
crate
shoulder.
and my shuriken.
Oh boy. All right.
grab
Then.
the
So
crate.
now that you guys are successfully armed with explosives, you are aware that you are at a train station. You can hear some
That's
shouting.
fine.
If anyone could make a listen check, please.
Listen. Hey,
Listen!
12.
Listen.
A 12?
Shut up.
12.
Guys, others, listens, what'd you get?
9.
Oh.
15.
I'm perceptive.
Ronith?
17.
17. Ronith, you hear something and it sounds like angry warning shouts. But you are definitely in the station, so what are you going to do now? This is now the end of initiative.
I'm gonna head to get off the train,
Yeah, I think we're gonna get off the train.
making sure my weapons are sheathed.
Yeah, same.
Alright. Anyone else going to make those kinds of precautions?
I'll
No.
hoist the crate over each shoulder and just follow these guys.
Okie dokie. I'm just going to quickly tag you all over to the exposition screen while I move some stuff around.
Exposition.
Dun, dun, dun,
We need to get
dun,
your characters into the right sheet.
dun, dun, dun,
I'll
dun,
switch
dun.
back
Yeah.
to the. Where are we now? Fairhaven. There.
Fairhaven.
Yep, you are now in the light rail station of Fairhaven. Let's see here. That is Ronith. I hate how annoying it is having to swap between pages to get this, but I have the pre-made characters, so I can't just sort of grab them out of the tokens list. That'd be far too convenient, you see. Let's see here, and that's Thomas. Sorry that this is taking a while. But I shall start describing to you as this happens. As you you come out onto the station, you notice that there are a large number of armed men of various races, all dressed up like town guards, and they're all bearing crossbows at you as you exit.
I hold my hands up, like, just sort of nonchalantly, like, just kind of just like I'm not armed, but I don't give a shit kind of thing.
You don't give a fuck. You're too cool for that shit.
Guys,
I'm
I
just
raised-
following. I'm just following him and holding my lantern and being like, oh, I'm just a little.
Just an old man.
I hold up my hands. In one hand, I have the katana, and in the other hand, I have a fish.
I'll just follow.
Alright, Tyner, are you gonna be ready? You're about to be blown away by this fucking scenery.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Oh,
Holy
Yep.
shit, that's like some circles and squares. Fucking hell.
Crap.
is this the train?
The train is
Whoa.
behind you, yeah, that's just the line of it.
Right,
That's the rough area of it. You've got to
line
come
up,
off on the
guys.
train. I'm tempted to just throw in a bunch of crossbow guys, but it would be a lot of effort because there's no point putting them out. What happens right now is that the first of these soldiers shouts out, "Quick, hold yourselves! Explain what's going on here!"
I make a diplomacy check to explain what happened and that we did not. We were
Quick,
not
the
the
cause
cause.
of terrorists at the blood of all. He blew the trainer.
Yeah, as you're even partway through your explanation, though, his crossbow goes off suddenly, and you hear a sickening crunching noise. If you could make a dex save quickly, it's not. Yep, make a reflex save.
Reflex. That's just 1d20.
+3 reflex, whatever it is.
Well, yeah. Reflex. That's
When in doubt, roll d20.
+4. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. 13. Fuck.
You were just pinged by the crossbow bolt for 3 damage. It didn't hit you very hard, and it definitely wasn't aimed at you, because you see that the person who fired this crossbow, and indeed as every other guard, turns around suddenly at this unannounced firing. He is falling to his knees and collapsing, a huge gap in the back of his head. And right behind him is a very dangerous-looking ogre with a mace. He said he spawned really tiny! It's not very imposing, and behind him are several more. And they are led by...
How did an ogre sneak up on town guards? Just saying.
Because they've all been this entire time just fucking watching you. And they came out from behind these walls here, which I was just about to finish drawing. There are a line of corpses that would be, like, along here now. Because, as this ogre turns out, and every guard turns around, they all fire on it. The very first one takes. In fact, I'm actually going to do rolls for it, so it might make your lives easier. I rolled 3 straight 6s, so it takes 18 damage, and is in fact killed.
Hooray!
Victory!
A number of other ogres then jump out, slaying these crossbowmen. And, you know, they don't have repeating crossbows like our friend here, and they are slaughtered like pigs. So let's actually now copy and paste, and now I've resized them instead of dropping down a number of them. For no fucking reason. They are all mace-wielding motherfuckers. As you saw, it only took a measly, well, I say measly, 18 damage to actually dispatch it. And behind them, I had a token and I fucking lost it. Oh no.
Find it again.
I will find it. I don't like putting pauses in the action though when things start happening. Here we go. Why is he also fucking... Whatever.
I shake off the fish. What the... Is that the guy from
That
Killzone?
appears to be some kind of SWAT member.
It is. He looks very much like that. He's covered in cloaks, and under his arm you see... It's a strange...
laser gun.
It's not a laser gun, no.
It sure looks like one.
It looks like a very, very compact crossbow. Like, the string underneath it is under some kind of taut that you actually find... It's not really that natural, it's probably magically augmented. It looks dangerous, though, and very unpleasant. And he is covered in dark cloaking. He looks annoyed. He glances over this train. Although it's pretty destroyed, he realizes that it isn't quite destroyed enough. And in fact, he spots the dynamite carried on the shoulders of our crunchy friend Lemmy.
I agree with Thomas.
Yeah, it looks like a kill zone. You're very correct, actually. It looks like that, except, you know, instead of sort of kill zone-y leather, it's just a series of boiled leather and some chainmail, that kind of shit.
And a crossbow.
And a really awesome fucking crossbow. It's an amazing piece of technology.
Hey Josh, new weapon for ye.
Potentially. Potentially. And as he does so, he just points simply silently at you, and all of the ogres turn around to look at this, who they appear to think of as their boss, and turn and face you and bear their weapons ready to attack. And so now it's again already time for a bit of initiative. This will be the last fight of this encounter, just because I imagine you guys have shit to do.
13.
I don't.
You don't have shit to do? I mean, I've got other parts if you guys are all happy to do more. But...
I'm fine with going more.
Yeah, 18.
I think I...
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
initiative. God damn it.
What do you, Thomas?
I'm fine. I
Oh, no, initiative. What'd you get?
It's written. I just rolled.
Oh.
12.
Cool. Ronith?
15.
Alright, and that's... Just grab all the fucking dice I can. Ah! Why did it do that? That's not what I tried to do.
Can I also be on 18 rather than 8?
Yeah.
Is that a possibility?
Yeah, it
Thank
is.
you.
I get
Yeah. I'm on 21.
Why did that move? What did you roll?
I rolled 15.
Why did that? Why? And what did Josh roll?
I can't remember.
13, wasn't it?
Yes, that sounds right.
I don't know why, but roll 20 just said it would undo it and give you all of your previous...
It does if you don't like actually press return and confirm it. If you just click out of it, it resets it back to what it was.
Let's see.
Totally not Killzone guy.
Yep.
I think it's an appropriate name for him.
Well. I wish I had my command now.
Look, please don't write. Please
What?
delete.
What?
Just get the fucking writing off the screen.
What?
God damn it.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna fucking scribble on it too. It's fine, whatever. It's totally scrubbed out, you guys. It's fine.
It's not deleting it.
Select it with the select tool, the little arrow. Run it.
And then press
What if-
delete.
And then press delete. There you go. Awesome.
It's fine.
It's now kills. There we go.
Dan, you can just clear all drawing, and then it would go.
Yeah, but then I might also hear it in my background. Admittedly, they're on the background layer, unless I forgot, which I might have done. So let's just not test that concept, all right? Alright, and the very first person to make an action is this silent SWAT man, and he aims at... Well, actually, he's pretty indifferent and hates you all equally, so let's just roll to find out who he hits. He takes aim at Josh.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I rolled a 1d4. I counted from left to right. Sorry, bad luck. But he rolls a miserable fucking 2 and misses you. But as he fires, this crossbow makes what appears to be a very silent click, and you don't even see the bolt. It is just it slams into the train behind you, and it puts a big fucking dent in it.
I won that gun.
The SWAT man pulls out another crossbow and digs it, and just crossbow bolt and pushes it into the machine. He hits a small lever, and it cranks it back automatically under this unnatural tension.
It's a stormtrooper. He has the best fucking armor ever, but he can't hit.
For shit. He did just stormtrooper the fuck out of you.
And before he just shoots Ronith in the head and kills him.
Look at that, it hits really fucking hard. Alright, and with that, Greg's turn.
Okay.
I really wish I had better initiative right now, because I was going to point the poison at them.
That would have been nice.
I'll
I can still do that, but you guys are going to get closer.
Okay.
Yeah, admittedly, again, there are 3 of those guys are ogres. They're quite renowned for having decent fort.
I'm gonna drop the dynamite over there, where I was, and then move here and charge this guy.
Are you still carrying that missile, by the way?
It's in my bag. I put it in my
Okay.
bag.
It's like improvised club, blows off your hand, takes out the enemy, and looks awesome. Alright, roll an attack.
Worth it. Ooh. God. Okay. 17 versus AC.
That's not gonna do it.
19 because I charged.
That will do it.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
Oh. Snake eyes. Only 10 damage.
You hit it real hard anyway. It has an unpleasant time with that. And next up, we have Ronith. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do when they're coming for you?
I'm so far away.
They picked a good spot.
Yeah, you can't even get that. Man, you'd have to take... It would take you 3 move actions to get across there.
Yeah.
You could always wait for an ogre to get closer, unless they all just decide to go on Greg.
Yeah, well, I move up here at least to get some cover.
Ronith, you have dynamite. Use it.
He's not... That's a really fucking hard throw as well. Did you not notice this train station is fucking humongous?
Okay, Thomas, you're probably better doing that than me.
I will do it.
You would have to throw a stick of dynamite 55 feet.
Yeah. Like, so I just take...
It would probably go out mid-air though. That's the real factor, is that dynamite doesn't work like it does in the movies.
Let's see if I have something else in my backpack or something like.
Wait, if you roll dynamite,
You could roll it at someone, but it definitely wouldn't get that kind of distance. And again, I would probably still roll to make sure that it rolls without going out.
I should point out, I love D&D physics. I mean, look at this stuff. 5 foot, longer arrow, but 5 foot.
Yeah, doesn't give a fuck. This is 3.5 equivalent, sir.
Wait, I'm. Wait,
Don't you have dragon breath?
My brace's protection gives me +1 AC bonus. I haven't. Do I take that in the misc modifier?
If you want to, yeah, put it wherever you think it belongs. But
Right.
I don't remember if it actually automatically adds something onto your sheet. I wouldn't know. I don't have your character sheet, man. Well, I have your character sheet, but I haven't got it open.
Hold on, I'll just.
Fuck that shit.
It's more pages. I already have pages all over the fucking place. I have all these fucking stats.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay, add it in. You probably
Fine.
still got hit regardless, though, because what's your actual AC now with its addition?
What's happened?
No, in the previous times you've been hit. I imagine that you've been hit.
Yeah. I'm only like on 20 AC, anyways.
That's only 20 AC is pretty fucking good. Better than those guys.
But it's one more than before. So
Yeah,
it's like,
which is good. Every number counts, especially since I keep rolling ones.
I guess.
Yep. Anything else you're gonna do?
Don't think there is anything. Hold on. I wish I had more buff spells.
Don't worry, you will do eventually. You get
whatever.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'll just stand there.
Okay.
I can't do damage.
I think you could safely move in closer, but
I can't.
oh,
I can only move 20 feet.
oh, Jesus, man, halflings have it really fucking rough. You can move twice though if you're not taking standard action.
Oh, true.
You can move as far as there.
Let's see. There. I could.
Yeah, actually. God damn it. That's annoying. 20 foot, 20 foot. What? Fucking diagonal 3.5 bullshit. Yeah, you can move as far as that.
I'm just gonna move up there.
Okie dokie. And now, first ogre goes. And ogre 1, it is going to run... Oh, I should have actually had select on instead. But, you know, whatever. It's going to go here. And it does take an attack of opportunity while it gets into a flanking position.
From me?
By me as well?
Yep. From both of you.
Sweet. Sweet. Oh! That's a natural 20.
It's
Wait.
dead.
Ultra crit confirm.
19.
Wow.
Yeah, you fucking... As it
Yeah,
goes
it
by...
doesn't
you just,
even matter.
Yeah, you just
Fine.
jab it in the head with his shield and it just comes off. You,
I-
just
I-
fucking- you behead it with a blunt attack. It dies.
Even with rolling snake eyes, again, that's 20 damage.
That guy's like, I'm gonna bonk you, and you're just like...
Here's the... Oh, get good position! Crunch! Let me get better position!
Let me get position where you dead!
Ooh yeah, brother!
I'm just cheering on him.
Ooh yeah!
Basically, what there is Ronith got his trident out. Was like, yeah, I'm gonna stab the. Oh, it's dead.
Oh,
What face?
well.
Alright, Jack, your go. I'm amazed at how these encounters are going. It's just ridiculous.
I'm gonna move there so I get some concealment in case I get shot at again,
Sure.
and then take a crossbow shot at this ogre.
Okay, you don't get any negatives to that, so go right ahead.
To 18 total.
That's just gonna barely hit him.
7 damage.
You hit him. He gets hit in the shoulder with a crossbow bolt. This was it with you in shoulders, not landing all those lethal blows. He doesn't like it. Look, he just enjoys it, though. That hurt him.
I load another bolt with free action.
Yep.
And then my turn.
Alright, Thomas.
Okay. I take that much forward. I think that was close.
Why are you in between?
You can move to there. There you
the
go.
square.
That's 30.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay. And I throw dynamite.
It will go out if you throw
I
it.
roll a dynamite over.
Alright,
here.
make a roll. Dexterity check.
Dexterity. Okay. Dex was 4. Cunt.
Okay, then.
And before he fumbles the dynamite and kills himself and Ronith.
Actually, what happens is, when you roll the dynamite, you fail to light it in the first place. And it just rolls and bounces next to the ogre's foot.
Please get the not kill zone guy to pick it up, light it, and throw it back.
I was kind of thinking of that, but to be perfectly honest, his crossbow is way fucking stronger.
But that's way funnier.
It is. I might do it. I might make Ogre Guy just try and do it.
Yeah, ogres do it quicker anyway. And
Wait.
Yeah, and in fact, it is that Ogre's turn. So he looks down at the dynamite that's been placed at his feet.
he has no fire down.
He has no fire, that's true. He picks it up and
eats
charges you.
it. What? What's the point of
There.
picking
He
it up?
tries to charge you. Nope, he picks it up, he charges you. Ronith, make an attack of opportunity. It's d20 plus your usual attack roll. Go on, Ronith.
It fails.
It fails, you don't hit. Alright, Thomas.
Yo.
That's a natural 20.
Uh,
It crams the dynamite into your mouth. It jams it in there. You take 1d6 damage. Sorry, you take d6. 6 damage. 6 damage, it hurts.
okay, I don't know how much.
He just fucking slams the dynamite into your
How much
face.
health do I have left? I have no idea. I'll figure it out. I'm scrolling upwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dano was right. About right, it was the most spent hero.
Oh, damn, that's awesome. I think I had that as well. So, yay. It was close
I
between
think.
and Wisp. Yeah,
think
the third ogre is going to make an attack. And it's going to whiff. I'm not even going to bother telling you the number because it's really fucking low. And on Totally Not Kill Zones go, he swaps out the bolt of choice and puts in another one. It smells like brimstone. He takes aim at Thomas's head.
There's an ogre in front of me.
It's why it's going to be a difficult roll. You might otherwise get killed by the dynamite in your face. This could
God damn it.
this could be the death blow already.
Yeah.
Is a 14 going to hit?
No, I have 18 AC.
Your entire life and unlife flash before your eyes as this crossbow bolt flies out, trailing fire behind it, as it does so.
As it hits
And
the ogre.
dude,
As it hits the train, it doesn't roll low enough to hit
Imagine
the
if
ogre.
it hit, it would just be an
What's the
explosion.
ogre's AC?
If you had a bladder to void yourself with, you would have probably have done so.
He still has a bladder. It just
Yeah, but
doesn't
it's not full
function.
of anything in it. He could try very hard to make the muscles work, I suppose, but they're already all relaxed. It doesn't matter.
He's just defecating constantly.
Yeah. No, he skipped on dinner, didn't he? So he's fine. Yeah, no, that bolt very narrowly avoids blowing your fucking head up. I was going to make it a very, very difficult roll to happen, but if it did, best death ever. But now it is Greg's turn.
Okay. I will hit this guy in his body parts.
Alright.
Whoop. That's a 20.
Yep, that's a hit. Roll damage. In fact, you're already doing enough. Even with you rolled snake eyes, you would kill it.
Kia!
As you hit it, it is dispatched and slain.
14. And then
Ronith.
I will move up towards him.
Ronith, I need to regain my honor. Could you move away from the ogre?
No, you guys are taking that ogre while I do with everything else.
Alright,
No, he
alright,
wants
I
you out
will-
of the way of that ogre for dynamite-related reasons, most presumably. You might actually want to back up. I mean, you could hit in 10 feet, so you could do a 5-foot step back and attack it still.
I was thinking more like
Inflict wound?
healed Thomas, and then
He'll be fine.
I'm fine.
really
How much life have you got, Thomas?
7.
Maybe he's not fine. Don't forget, if you take 7 damage, you get destroyed.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I mean. So like
You could 5-foot step, which is a safe move. The ogre won't hit you, and you can heal Thomas. Well, wound Thomas for heals.
yeah, and then attack.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Because you're using the wound like a heal. He's not going to put up a fight or try and defend himself. It doesn't act like a standard.
So I use what was it? Inflict light wound.
Yep.
That's my second use. No,
That's the first time you'll have used an inflict.
first time. Yeah, I've used all my cure light wound.
Yeah.
That's, let's see.
Guys, we're the most viewed D&D stream currently.
Amazing!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for watching. You could have watched the best death ever, and I apologize for not making that happen.
How many viewers do we have?
10.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
I heal Thomas for 11, the max amount.
You just wound him for the best, so now he's got 18 hit points.
Yep. Almost full.
Alright, and you can make an attack still on the ogre, because you used it like a heal. It acted as a minor action.
I roll the dice. 7. I miss pathetically.
Yeah. The ogre
Like
just looks confused, because it looked like you just tried to kill your friend, it didn't work, and then you just whiffed a swing at him. Alright, and now it is Josh's go.
They've got that ogre. It's fine.
You're gonna go for kill zone?
I
Totally
am
not
going
kill
for
zone,
kill
sorry.
Yeah, I'm going for totally no kill zone. Can you make a move without a charge? I can't remember.
Yeah, you move in charge.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm gonna go balls deep.
Yeah.
Be careful
go,
with the crossbow. We need that thing.
You mean he needs that thing?
Yeah.
Go here. Let's go here. I'll draw alongside.
Totally
as I
not
go.
kill zone behind his mask. Even behind his mask, looks slightly worried at the hunger in your eyes you see when you look at that crossbow.
I want it. Okay, what's my melee attack bonus? Okay, so that's 17.
To hit, that's
Yeah.
not gonna quite do it. I'm sorry.
Damn it. That's my turn then.
Yeah, I'm sorry there, friend. Thomas, you gonna try and avenge yourself? I mean, you still have dynamite in your mouth. Your first action might want to be to get the dynamite out of your mouth, unless you want to
No.
finish him to death
No. I want to stab him.
with the dynamite in your mouth.
Yes, I don't care.
Yeah, alright. You're lucky that Killzone is now in melee combat and also probably can't hit you properly with a fiery bolt, or I would have tried that again. Alright, make an attack. That's gonna hit.
Okay.
And you harm it. Is that the one that took damage? No, it's actually still fresh, but it does take that hit, and it doesn't...
Well, no, I took damage.
Oh wait, is that the one that took damage? No, the other one
That's
that
the
took damage is dead. You're down 2 ogres.
No,
Oh, is that the one you actually shot?
yeah, because
yeah.
the other one was in combat with Greg.
Yes, you're right. That one, it dies. It dies beneath your blade, and your honor is restored once more. You still have dynamite in your mouth. What is your last action going to be? Because you could move if you wanted.
You could take the dynamite out of your mouth.
Or you could swallow it.
I swallow it.
Yeah, I knew that was...
That seems like a terrible idea.
I look
It's
at
fine.
Thomas
He
and
now
I-
actually officially... Though, to be honest, that's kind of interesting, because he's not going to digest that fucking dynamite.
I'm looking at Thomas. I'm not and saying I'm not healing that.
He doesn't need to. He's got a fucking bomb hidden inside of him now. And I can forever...
That's not a good thing.
I can forever leverage fire damage burns against him.
You mean hit the stomach
The thing is,
though?
he's a fucking ghoul as well. He's decomposing. If he goes up, he's just fucked.
Yeah. If he blows up, he's going to lose his character. He has swallowed the dynamite though and made his choice. The DM rule stands, and the law of stupid consequences, as I've called it, is
Okay.
now officially in place.
Okay, I'll walk over here next to the wall.
Okay.
That's it.
So help me, Torch Hollow's now your greatest fucking enemy, if they weren't already. Final
Those
Ogre,
things already do like
all the
million
damage. Yeah, now they deal Explode Thomas damage. That's actually a stat. I'm gonna have to figure out a decent,
So
reasonable
basically,
damage stat for blowing
everyone
dynamite
just
up in his
needs to
stomach.
take a step away from Thomas.
Yeah, now forever Thomas will... It wasn't enough that he stank like a ghoul. Now everyone's got to just stand an extra couple of feet away
Now
from
I
him.
stink like fish. And
Yeah, you still do. You're gonna need a wash.
I don't. I don't smell it.
He smells like fish and death.
Yeah, I think you should just roll around in hot sand for a while and try and scour the stank away. And now it is totally not Killzone's turn. With great regret, he places. He doesn't drop. He looks like he wanted to drop, but he places down the crossbow at his feet and draws a sword. If you could make a quick spot check,
Cool.
Josh is closest.
Okay.
That's not gonna see anything.
What you got?
Natural 2.
Yeah, it's not going to see anything. To be honest, it was going to be a joke spot anyway, but
Where'd he go?
lose him.
Wait, I think I just failed the spot check. I don't see anything. Exactly.
I love that joke. It's so good.
Wait, I think I just failed the listen check.
What?
All right. It takes a swing at you and it misses. Totally not Killzone looks disappointed. He has dropped his lovely crossbow on the ground. His lovely crossbow on the ground and failed to hit you with a sword. It's now Greg's turn. Let me smash.
Real dice. Yeah, pretty much. Cure. 30.
Yeah, you hit him. You're fucked when we go up against gels though and goos.
8. 16 damage.
You hit him hard and he feels it. This
Should
is a
hope
fact
so.
that I have laid down for you.
Thank you.
Alright, next up, Ronith.
I'm
You can reach him with a 10-foot stab.
Oh, it's not there.
Oh, you can... Nope, one more. Yeah, you can get to there. Reach. If I placed you right. There you go. You can...
And I hit him.
He has a terrible, terrible time. Roll your damage, or roll your attack even.
I am indeed doing that. 13. It misses.
Sadness.
God damn it.
And it's now Josh's go again. He's melee and ready to party. It's mono a mono, sword v sword. There is a crossbow at your feet.
I'm gonna tumble through him, grabbing his crossbow.
Alright. Make a check.
Yeah, just double checking my tumble.
Probably really fucking good.
Yeah,
it's +6, yeah.
17.
You succeed.
Yeah, so I stole his crossbow and behind him now.
You for the first time you hear him speak, he goes, Lucille! No!
Does that count as flanking then? No? Is that actually a flank?
He's flanked, yeah.
Okay, I'll go for a sneak attack on him then with the melee.
Alright.
Alright, so...
You threw that dice with impunity.
yeah, I know. That's a 17, so I'm going to action point it. Total 21.
That hits.
Hits. Okay, so... I also moved 10 feet, so I finally actually get skirmish damage.
Awesome.
So that is... I could have empowered my attack as well and got... Like, right now it's 1d8 plus 2d6 plus 1. I could have empowered my attack as well and got 3d6.
That's a lot of d6.
Holy shit, that's double sixes on the d6.
Alright, what'd you do? Let's hear
it. 19 damage.
Sneak attack OP, man.
How much did you just deal?
19 damage.
You fucking slay him.
I think Lermy needs to learn to be a rogue. Sneak attack.
You've got to give sneak attack bonuses to his giant fucking shield slams of doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically because he can't actually sneak up or anything, what it relies on is he stands behind a door holding a club up, and we just lure the people through the door.
Donk!
Hits them with the door.
Donk! Yeah, I just stand behind the door, you lure them through, and I just go...
In all
It
honesty,
turns out
he
he is-
uses the shield as a door.
Yeah, no. He's just holding another door, and it's just he steps sideways, pretending that he's an opening door, and then just drops it down on them.
I am a door.
And totally not kill zone is totally slain.
I search his body.
All right.
Yeah, same.
You don't find much, but you do again spot another seal with the face of a lich.
What is his face thing? What kind of faceplate is he wearing?
It's not a faceplate. It's just a leather mask. It's just to cover his face up.
Oh man!
Underneath you see that this man is in fact a tiefling, but he has like really shaved off horns. It looks like someone broke them off and then shorn them.
I'll take the symbol. Then.
All right, you collect another symbol.
Is it
Soon you'll be able to trade them in for fun bucks. It looks vaguely like a coin. It's just a wide flat coin with a lich's symbol on the back.
Okay, so right now I've got in my inventory I have adventure shit, sphere of poison stuff, bane mask, holy symbol of the lich, and coin of the lich. That's my inventory.
And you've also you've got Lucille the magical crossbow if you want to inspect it.
Yeah, I'll inspect it.
All right then. You see that this crossbow, already picking it up, it hums faintly with energy. You realise that you're actually going to have to invest an extra turn of aiming if you want to take advantage of this. There is a crank on the side that loads in crossbows really quickly, so you don't need to meet this incredible tension that it seems to be able to put bolts under. It deals. I actually will probably give you the data for the rest of the damage
it's fine.
because I don't have that all to hand.
No, that's fine. How do I spell it though, Lucille?
Lucille.
Lucille.
Ellie.
Okay.
Like so. I've typed it out. It's Lucille the crossbow.
Excellent, I have Lucille.
And there you have it.
Oh, Lucille!
Lucille, no! I wanted to use that line so bad. I'm really amazed that you took it before he died. I want to be like, Yulia! Yulia!
Julia!
And with that, you look around. Like it's pretty much devastation. You have the distinct impression that these guys were terrorists waiting to see that no train arrived. Instead, they're quite surprised to find that not only do people get off this train, it arrives, admittedly damaged, but some of you appear to be carrying the dynamite on yourselves. As they attacked the guards who were trying to guard the front, admittedly, they saw a destroyed train come in. They all got their shit together. They were hit from behind with these ogres. As you do this, though, you notice that there is another figure nearby. If you could all make spot checks.
Yeah.
I hope it's a hot lady.
I got blind.
12.
What?
You're just blinded by the beauty of Lucille.
Yep.
Any else spot checks? What else you got here?
I got 12.
13.
Cunt.
Yeah, just barely with 13, you're gonna do it. You spot him as he approaches. It appears to be a kobold.
Good.
Kobold. How does that sound like?
From where?
After we kill the guy,
I'm
I'm just gonna go and collect the dynamite again.
Sure. All right. If it actually loads, but roll 20 is failing me right now. Where's the kobolds? There he is. It's just a simple kobold.
Kibbard.
Kobold.
He looks like that.
Yeah, he does. He looks like that. He's just dressed in really common clothing. You see around his neck is a symbol of House Jarasco. And as he approaches, he looks around wondering which of you he's supposed to talk to. Because, you know, he probably doesn't have all that information there. But there is one person who was talked to by the matron earlier on who probably wants to take reign this time.
Me?
Yes.
I'll stand beside him
Yeah.
To aid him in
I
issues.
approach him, and I say, "How's Terresco in play?" I assume.
He nods and he says, "Is the first matter dealt with?"
I nod.
Sorry, I should have done my
single-
body voice, but I didn't that time.
I just nod, just a nod.
He looks faintly curious and he goes, "Is it true about the mecha bear?"
I just like point over my shoulder at the train.
He peeks past, he gets up on his little koboldy toes, little clawed off toenails, peeks and he sees that there's some smoke coming off of the train, nods slowly and settles back on his haunches again, kind of unsettled.
I wave at him with a fish.
The kobold looks faintly hungry and disgusted at the same time. He shakes his head as though he's trying to rid a really terrible mental image right now. Like, it's not a pleasant time. But he goes, he informs you, I won't go for the whole long spiel, but he informs you that there is a factory nearby, and at this factory people have been attempting to build golems, and they're under the impression that these golems could be used for nefarious uses. If you wanted to, you could just ignore this guy and try and move on to your next stop, or you could go on to this factory. He insists that the payment that you've already received is what was intended for both of these jobs, and again, Josh, you're aware that it was quite a lot of money that was handed over. But, who's making you? The call is yours.
It's a group choice.
It does come down to a
Alright.
group decision.
Alright, should we go there?
As far as you're aware, they're probably employees of the Lich, since they appear to have relations with these terrorists.
I vote yes.
Let me blow up,
I think that's a yes.
and I'll just juggle the big boxes of dynamite.
The kobold looks slightly terrified, not only because he's really small, but you are juggling fucking dynamite right now.
I take a step away from him.
I'm not juggling it. I mean, I'm just
Hefting the weight,
shaking it about on my shoulder.
rattling it.
I just stand in the back, not giving a crap.
The kobold nods slowly, and he informs you that the factory is a few blocks down and past the tavern. It shut down a bit ago, but people recently noticed that that there's been noises of production recently. Guards have been just turning a blind eye to it completely. As far as rumours of golems, they don't have anything solid to go on, so he's afraid that he can't give you any more information than that.
Well, I vote we go to the tavern, rest until nightfall, and then break in at night.
That sounds really solid.
Sounds about right.
The kobold
I like
nods
that.
slowly.
I have no idea how Lermy is going to get in.
Let me can sneak.
Probably by
Look,
smashing through.
I'll show you.
Are you gonna smash through a wall and go, "Oh yeah"?
Especially since he's already proved that he's kind of like a bit of a Hulk Hogan.
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
right.
I'm sneaking.
We could just rig the entire building with explosives and blow it up.
You don't have that many explosives.
I'm
Okay, we
gonna
can blow up.
I'm gonna go over here and try to hide and roll a natural 20 and get 21.
You are fucking kidding me. The kobold looks blankly and then he looks towards the pillar. Sure that that's probably the only place you could have hidden, but truth be told, he doesn't fucking spot you. The kobold nods slowly once and says to you both, he goes, "I did not expect Big Heidi Man."
See, let me hidey.
Oh, there he is. Just keep your attention to yourself and are no longer in stealth.
I guess we'll head for the tavern then.
Yep. Alright then, the kobold leads you out. In fact, he'll just guide you towards this tavern. There's no point really making a tavern because you're probably not going to be spending much time there. He shows you off towards it, and we'll tag you over to the exposition screen for now. As you are leaving the building, by the way, you see that there are guards approaching. Do you want to try and do anything about them? Would you maybe hide, scatter, explain your way out of it? The guards are approaching in fast, though, so you have to make a quick decision.
I am going to approach them and explain the situation.
Alright, roll a diplomacy check.
Bong.
Flawless victory.
Jesus. 21.
Yeah, you explain your way out of it admirably. Like, there's enough evidence there that you come off as good people. Do you mention anything about the Lich or the Seals, though? Like, how much information are you giving them? Maybe you want to make up a very dramatic lie. You rolled a very decent diplomacy, so I'll allow that if you want to. Go on. Get your RP on. Let's see what you're going to say.
Oh shit.
All right, the pressure.
This is pressure. I'm horrible at this.
Oh, come on, Ronith. You have RP'd.
Yeah.
I
And
think it's
wow,
a lot easier than talking.
it's not that easy. I was trying to say it's way easier in WoW because you're not talking. You're not like coming up with things on the spot.
I was.
Well, you were, but you're stupid. Bear bag.
What?
Wow.
Where are you leaving everyone fucking hanging? God.
He comes up with good lie. Just move
We should
on.
just end the session there.
I'm back.
Just cut it right there.
Or where he just walks and goes, be right back, and then that's just the end of the episode.
Well, my mom is irritated with me. That's why.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, do you want to try and take a crack at this lie?
No. I'm horrible at this, and they don't have the.
Man up.
Come on, give it a shot.
I explained that. I explained that Thomas was. Wait, no.
Come on now.
No. Ah, fuck it. I'll explain I'll explain the fact that there was a cleric and we were attacked by someone, but Thomas got the brilliant idea of throwing dynamite at the guy and blew the side of the train up,
I see.
and in such event it kind of he kind of blew up the other cart. And
The
so
guards nod amongst themselves and they say, and the terrorists in the cart were just trying to get retaliation on you? So the terrorists in the train station were retaliating? The guard looks like kind of confused.
Yes.
yes.
Alright, Thomas, also make a diplomacy check as the guards now all turn around and face you.
Oh, crap. Don't worry, guys. I have the diplomacy of 0.
This should be interesting. You could bluff, I suppose. Do you have any bluff?
I'll rather bluff.
Alright, give it a go. You have to make up another lie. But you want to make sure it's kind of close to that story. Ooh.
Okay,
Alright.
what are
So, how are you going to respond? The guards go, so, you're the one who did all this damage to the train? You know, we should be expecting some kind of a recompense. There's a fee for damaging that kind of property. Do you know how fucking expensive those trains are?
I have dynamite in me.
The guard blinks a few times and goes, would you like to repeat yourself there, son? You have dynamite in you?
Yes.
That sounds more like you should be rolling Intimidate, which you might want to do right now.
It's my
That's not actually a lie. You're not bluffing him.
I'm not even sure where he's going with this.
And the guard is visibly scared. He goes, it's really dynamite. And one of the guards sort of elbows him and points towards Thomas's stomach, where they can see just a little bit of it through all the missing parts of him. They can see some of the dynamite. They all visibly pale and then back away and leave, pretending that they saw nothing.
What the fuck? Okay.
I just look at Thomas and clap.
Roll it, that's how you improv.
You blatantly state facts at people's faces.
And then roll decent.
And then scare them shitless.
Yeah, like you're a special kind of crazy. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we end the campaign for today.
Hooray.
Good session.
What did you think of the actual combat on the train?
Mecha Bears!
Awesome.
Mecha bear.
I don't know if it worked for you.
I got to look like a badass like twice. So I'm
You
fine.
did some badass shit. You have a new
missed-
crossbow.
I missed
Long
everything.
live the king.
I don't have enough magic to actually make a difference.
It will change though, because Favored Souls have the fucking OPest progression ever, because you will be able to be a combat cleric, properly combat.
Sweet.
I have.
Like, have you seen how your spells rise and what divine shit you can get?
No.
It's incredible.
I've looked at
Look at divine abilities for later down your levels. and look at how many of them you get. And also, I'm just pointing it out there, other clerics don't get to throw around as many spells as you do. A cleric at level 3 would already have used up all of their wound and heal in just those engagements. You still have your like your minor heals, don't you? And you have your minor wounds, and you still have a wound left. Like, that's great.
All the spells. Okay, cool.
That was good.
Thanks for watching the stream, guys.